Hold on. I think everything's set up. I'm a tad bit... What in the world? Yep. I figured everything's off the charts. Okay, lovely. I have no idea what's going on with my settings, but once again, welcome back to another stream at the Gaming Roundtable this week. I'm glad to be back. Needless to say, doesn't hear it. Very tired today. I did a lot today, and not gonna lie, it's kind of taking a toll on me, but we are back at least. Yeah. About all I can say, honestly. We'll start going through some of the newer stuff today. Give everything a once-over just to kind of see what's all new, which is a decent amount, I guess. And salutations to you as well, Cat. Sorry for not saying it sooner. I saw it, but I didn't necessarily, see it in my brain. So, hello. Where's what messages? Yeah, that's what I was trying to click on. We got one from Bilo and Joy here. I think it's because I accidentally logged on earlier, so, or not earlier, but like earlier in the week. So I think it got us too. Bilo, hold on, what in the world? My screen was being funky again. Hey, didn't you say you were getting nightmares lately? I have a treatment plan for you. This is prescription. You're telling me you have a prescription for nightmares? That's kind of nice, honestly. Thank you, Miracle Doctor. You're my savior. I'm just doing my job. Oh my goodness. That is indeed a prescription. And by prescription, yeah, like the message says, it's definitely just a meal plan. Breakfast, a bowl of puffer goat belly bliss soup, 2 pieces of hash browns, and a deep fried dough stick with 1 towel of grilled chicken drumstick meat. Lunch, half a caddy of fragrant white rice, a plate of Granny Chen's tofu, 2 Sis beer wraps, and a large cup of Immortal's Delight. Dinner, serving a general grilled stone calf burger, serving a deep fried chicken wings, 2 tails of yellow boulder cheese fries. This sounds not healthy at all. Save it and remember to take your medicine according to time. Yeah, I'm fairly confident this is not healthy at all. And it's definitely just a meal plan. But that's just me. You finished 1.2? Oh, heck yeah. That's awesome. We're on 2.3, right? I think that's where we're at. Is that where we're at? I think we're on 2.3. Or 2.4. I don't know. But, congratulations on finishing 2.2. That's really good. Especially starting the game, what? Oh, gosh. Not very long ago. I think he said it was like a couple months ago. If that. So, yeah, getting through all that story in that short of time is impressive, to say the least. I'm not going to lie. Am I the healer or are you the healer? This is food therapy. I guarantee you'll be happy for an entire day post-treatment, and happy people just don't have nightmares. I don't know about that one, but alright. Jwei, got time for a chat? I guess. Sure thing, what do you want to chat about? You seem to be free, which is great. Just finished a mission, got a few perplexities, reckon I could inquire of thee. Okay. The Ten Lords Commission was notified that someone had been flooding the internet with claims I'm Mara struck. There were lots of posts like that. It seemed to be a call for help, so I went and did some sleuthing. That sounds like some internet shenanigans. That's kind of weird. Seems like you have crossed paths with many who are full of hot air. He isn't Mara struck, and he doesn't even have early symptoms of it. I have some free time now after making sure he's not Mara struck. So why does he go around and tell everyone he's Mara struck? I'm baffled. He's using it as a get out of jail free card. I guess. By claiming he could use it as a get out of free jail card, don't mess with me because I'm Mara struck. Oh, fair enough. I see, now I get it. In other words, he doesn't want to be responsible for his words and actions. To me, being Mara struck isn't something one could joke about. Thank you, I've learned a lot from this conversation. I never got boot hill on my main account, my alt on the other hand. I think You might have told... I think you told me last week. I think I remember you saying something like that. Because I think you said that was definitely... That was tough. And yeah, because I also brought up the fact that I have a lot of characters on this account because I know at least what Argenti I don't have, Jingliu I don't have. I might have no, I don't actually have Japard, which is weird to me that I don't have Japard. I have basically like every other of the 7 standard summon characters, but I don't have Japard for some reason. I'm on guaranteed now, so Firefly it is. True. I say if you're gonna be guaranteed, you might as well at least summon for a character, or at least summon for a character you're actually gonna want. Like, especially with Firefly, I don't know too much about Firefly's. Oh, that definitely just said 2.3, so we are on 2.3. I don't know about Firefly's capabilities as like an actual battle character. I just know that I've seen insane clips of Firefly like using her ultimate and stuff. It just looks cool. I would love to obviously get a new character, but whether that actually happens or not is all up to the hands of, I guess, fate in this game. I think we... Okay, yeah, so I think the next thing is Travelog. Which is... I like this. I don't know why they did this, but I think it's very interesting how you can just get the Path of Harmony for the Trailblazer. It just gives you it for free for some reason. Which is kind of cool. I'll take it, obviously, because it's it also gets you a Shadow of Harmony, which unlocks the Eidolon. Okay, so the, permanent events. Okay, so we'll definitely do the character trial, just obviously because it's, a new character and might as well try it. This is the, not the web event, but the invite event, where you essentially invite friends to come play the game and you get Stellar Jades for it. Which, I don't have any friends who want to play the game, so, yeah, never mind. Origami Bird Clash, let me guess. Stranger in a Strange Land, I bet you anything you have to complete this entire Trailblaze mission again. Like last time. And I did see, oh my gosh, 80 days? This event can be quickly experienced in advance. Through the finale's vision feature, Trailblazers can participate in events before meeting their prerequisite conditions in advance. Since you do experiencing the events in advance, this feature may impact your story and gameplay experience to some extent. Please should use this. I knew that was wrong. Please should use this. When your Trailblaze levels at 21... okay, so essentially I'm allowed to just unlock... I can play the event, but they might talk about things that... Yeah, so yeah, you're supposed to complete the latest Trailblaze mission, because if you don't, it might ruin your storytelling thing. Which, I mean, yeah, we'll wait for, because obviously 80 days is a lot anyways, so I think we'll be fine. And then obviously the new Gift of Odyssey, which will get 10 summons over the next... How many days? Yeah, 7 days. I don't know why I struggled to see how many days there were. It's fine. Alright, character trials it is. Character trials it is. Oh, hold on. Okay, I said hold on because it actually told me my my game is crashing, so that's always a lovely sign. Zhuehi, ultimate ignores the target's weakness type and reduces the target's toughness. Gains charge whenever an ally reduces an enemy's toughness. Upon gaining a certain number of charges, launches a follow-up attack. Okay, so essentially a destroy enemy. Gotcha.
More careful.
There we go. Alright, Mara, Sunder All, which is a basic attack. Iniquity? I think it's Iniquity, which I don't know. I don't know how you say that. That's weird to me. Obliteration, skill, deal quantum damage to a single enemy, minor quantum damage to enemies adjacent. Divine Castigation, ultimate deals massive quantum damage to a single enemy. Attack ignores weakness types and reduces target's toughness. More toughness is reduced, the higher damage will be dealt. Karmic Perpetuation. Wait. The more weakness is reduced, the higher damage will be dealt. Yeah, but how do you, besides using other characters, how do you reduce more toughness? That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, whatever, I guess. Maybe you, like, have to use other characters, like, oh gosh. Ron May, there you go. Use Ron May to, increase the amount of toughness you reduce it by. I don't know. Karmic Perpetuation talent. When Zwahir or your allies reduce enemies' toughness with attacks, gain stacks of karma. When karma reaches a maximum number of stacks, immediately launches a follow-up attack, dealing minor quantum damage to a single enemy target, bouncing for 3 times, and consuming all karma. Summary execution technique. Attacks enemies after entering battle, deal minor quantum damage to all enemies. Pretty straightforward. Just does a lot of toughness reduction. 2.2 was good. I mean, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because it is kind of getting a little bit on the loud end. I will definitely say I enjoyed the story a lot. There's a lot of things that they added to it that I was not necessarily prepared for, but was definitely a nice surprise. And then obviously there's some things that like a lot of people already knew going into it. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because either people will play the game and see it, or I've played it before and people can watch that. But there's a lot of things that I was very surprised about, but it was like a pleasant surprise. It was nice to see that Hoyo like expanded their story to the depth that it has already become. Cause like, don't get me wrong, Bellabog was cool, and so was the Shang show, but like getting to Penacony with the whole like oh gosh, I don't know how to describe it, like the brain warping, like, oh by the way, this isn't reality even though you've been living it as reality. Oh my gosh. It just got really cool really fast and I was not prepared for it.
Execute the Marastruck.
I hope they I really do hope they keep writing this like storyline and world building stuff that they're doing, because they're doing a really good job of it. I just hope they don't just like ride this peak of Penacony and then just stop caring about it. Because if they can keep the story going, they can really do something here.
It's time.
But we'll see. Only time will tell how well this oh gosh, what is it? How well this game will go. I'm sure though they'll be fine, because they have like such an adorable cast of characters. I mean, like gosh, you have all the way from Gallagher, who's big bartender, all of a sudden history fictionologist, weird corruption stuff, and you have like adorable characters like Misha, which, I mean, granted, Misha was also in all of that, oh my gosh, what in the world's going on kind of thing, but it's just like the wide range of characters in this game is just insane, and they have so many options of what they can do in the future. All that to say, I like this game. I don't know if that's apparent. Misha, whenever an ally consumes skill points, character regenerates energy and increases their ultimate hits per action? I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out, I guess. I think we're allowed to stop time though, right? Yeah, you literally just stop time. And that's what you get. Imagine not being the main character. That's your fault. Excuse me, please. Basic attack. I love how all of this is like room service, like a stutter. Skill deals ice damage to enemy and minor ice damage to enemies adjacent. In addition, increases Misha's next ultimate hit per action. Oh, okay, I know what it means. Hold on, I just kind of skimmed the ultimate. Gonna be late. Ultimate deals minor ice damage to single enemies. I don't know what that means. This attack bounces 3 times by default, up to a maximum of 10 times. Before each hits land, there's a minor chance to freeze the target. A horological escapement. For every 1 skill point allies consume, Misha's next ultimate delivers more hits per action, and Misha regenerates his energy. Wait, you are so beautiful. What? What is his technique name? That is bizarre. Technique creates a special dimension that stops all enemies within. Upon entering battle against enemies within the dimension, Misha's next ultimate deals more hits per action. So Misha's whole kit is trying to get his ultimate to do as many hits as possible, which Honestly,
By the will of
nice
the
and
10 Lords
easy to
decree,
understand.
Hereby ordained. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I mean, he's already at 7, though. Now he's at 2. We'll just do it at 9. I'm sure he'll probably destroy it. Okay, well, I didn't completely finish it off, but I don't think the final attack was gonna do it.
Enemy targets detected.
Just do single attack.
Oh, I don't mess up. Cleaning up now.
So we just gotta keep using skill points essentially to keep getting the ultimate's interaction up.
Still in denial.
I do want to try to gain some skill points though, because if we don't, I'm gonna run out of skill points really fast.
Enemy data's net markers activated.
Well,
Time for
this
a
is
good
gonna
old
stink.
counterattack.
Another defense reduction for you.
This is serious. Recount.
And now he has his ultimate, which is gonna
Ready
do
for
a lot.
another? Cleaning up now.
Well, this ain't gonna end well.
Sorry. Give it up.
It is still alive. How in the world is it still alive? And it's frozen twice. What in the world? Oh gosh, I don't know how long ago you said this. I got this way one more towards Sampo. You know what? I'll let you know. I hope you get Sampo. I don't know. I don't know if it's possible on this banner, considering the 3 of 4 stars are not including Sampo, but I will just say I'm sure the chance is still there. I wish you luck. Like, lots of luck, because, once again, I don't know if it's possible, but I hope you get it. Gallagher Abundance. Inflicts enemies with special status that restores the attacker's HP. Increases break damage taken by enemies. So, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Let me just... I do like his claws, though. Like, the claws and stuff he has is so interesting. I don't know why they settled on that with him, but I'm not going to complain because it's honestly kind of cool. Corkage Fee, basic attack, special brew skill, immediately restores an ally's HP. Champagne Etiquette, ultimate inflicts besotted on all enemies and deals fire damage to them at the same time. Enhances the next basic attack to Nectar Blitz. Tipsy Tussle, talent. The besotted states makes targets receive more break damage. Every time the target gets attacked by an ally, the attacker's HP is restored. So it's like a, oh gosh, what is it called? Not a vampire effect. The, lifesteal? Yeah, I think it's like lifesteal effect, essentially. Artisan Elixir, a technique, attacks the enemies after entering battle, inflicts besotted to all enemies, and deals minor fire damage to all enemies. He's on the Stardust thing. Oh! Okay, so you're telling me you can get Sampo just from simply getting those materials and summoning it.
Time to get vigilant.
I got you now. Well, that's one way of getting a character. If the game won't let you have the 4-star, you're gonna force them to give it.
Who will it be?
Which is kind of funny you have to do that.
Those stars.
Like, it's...
Trailblazers, your blessing.
I'm not saying that it's easy to get a 5-star, but I almost feel like getting a specific 5-star is so much easier than trying to get a specific 4-star. Because at least with 5 stars, you know after 180 pulls, you're absolutely going to get that character. Like, at the most, you're going to get the character. But with 4 stars, you could summon over 300 times and never get the 4-star you want. Even on the, like, even when they are the,
You won't get away.
when they're the, oh gosh, what is it called? When they're one of the ones on the banner. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said work was rough today. And yes, by the way, let me turn this down a little bit more. Yeah, quick announcement for those who might not have known this, because nobody's gonna really know. Yeah, so I did in fact get a job, and needless to say, it is absolutely kicking my butt. It's a great place, like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore the place, and it's very, the place is very laid back when it comes to a lot of policies, because we're more, obviously I'm not going to talk about the type of place, but the organization is very laid back in how it deals with things, and kind of just, like, when I go into work, I'm not going to be berated every 5 seconds for an incomplete thing or a wrong thing. They're just going to let me ask as many questions as I want, which really helps when, I'm basically being thrown into everything. It's great, honestly. Well, let me read this and I'll continue. Ron May increases all allies' weakness break efficiency, further delays the actions of weakness broken enemies. When allies break enemies' weaknesses, deals additional brick damage. Increase all ally speeds and all type resistance penetration. Yeah, there's just it's a lot, especially since the number of team members that are like actually working there. Because so I'm obviously not gonna talk about the place, but we have volunteers at the place that also do some of the stuff that I can actually do. I'm just obviously a more reliable person because I'm actually a worker and I have to be there essentially. But the people that are actually like working there, it's like I think the total is like 8. I think there's like 8 people that actually work there, which for a place, because our place is decently big too. If we're that big of a place, having 8 people is kind of insane. So I like literally work from like the second I walk in from the second I leave, and there's like no room for breaks. I take like a 10-second break and keep working. Once again, I'll continue. Threatening fragments, basic attack, string sings, slow swirls. Never make me read that again. Skill. After using her skill, Ron May gains overtone. When Ron May has overtone, increase allies damage and weakness break efficiency. Petals of Stream, Repose and Dream. Ultimate. Increase all type resistance penetration for allies, and their attacks apply Thenoptylum. What in the world? Rebloom to enemies hit. Somatotypical Helix. I don't like any of these. Like, Ron May had to have written her own freaking skills because this is insane. Talent increases speed for all allies, excluding this character. Breaking an enemy targets with weakness will additionally deal ice break damage. Silken Serenade technique. Next time entering battle, automatically triggers a skill for 1 time. After using the technique, allies attacking enemies in simulated universe or divergent universe will always be regarded as attacking their weaknesses to enter battle, and their toughness is reduced regardless of weakness type. Hereditary Blessing in possession increases toughness with toughness reduction and additionally deals break damage when breaking weakness. So essentially, it doesn't really matter.
Existence is unity.
Because we literally aren't in the simulated universe. Sorry. Yeah, so once again, sorry IF for not responding. 116 out of 140. Oh, nice. So you were pretty close, honestly, which is awesome.
He who strikes first.
It's definitely a lot, though, because they, like, make sure to charge you an arm and a leg with those Stardust stuff. It is insane. But yeah, back to the job thing. Yeah, I enjoy it, to be honest. It's not like I dislike the place I'm working. It's just a lot. And I was basically, like, from the start, I was thrown into things. And wasn't really, like... They explained how to do the basic job, but then never provided much else in way of explanation. So it was rough for a while, honestly. Being there for... oh gosh, it's maybe been like a week or 2. And obviously, sorry for not saying anything sooner, but honestly, I didn't really want to talk about it much, mostly because I didn't feel like there's a reason to. But obviously, bringing it up, I should at least talk about it, but yeah. Like I said, I both love it, but it also stresses me out, which I guess really all jobs do. Just some more than others. Okay. I want to do focus. Okay. I'm going to do a quick little reset on the brain. Because for some reason, like I said, today was really tiring. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Transform and gain new abilities with the ultimate. Oh, so it's a burst form. Okay. When transforming, greatly enhances both break ability and break damage. Adds fire weakness to the enemy. Use technique to leap into the air and move about freely. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what did you say? Wait, what? That's so cool. Use your technique to leap into the air and move about freely. When the free movement times out, or when clicking the technique button again, uses a plunging attack to hit all enemies within the technique's range and apply fire weakness on them. Wait, that's really cool. What the heck? So I can just do this and attack both, right? Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Step up, let's see ya.
I'm sorry, you what? They just disappeared. They didn't even have a chance. Like, I almost feel bad. Like, that's just terrible.
Ready yourself.
Oh, can't see me now, and bye. Okay, is it gonna like actually at least let me see? Oh yeah, it's gonna let me see it because they have defense reduction because of the because they're not weakness broken. Lovely. I at least wanted to see Firefly's ability before she destroyed everyone. Order flare propulsion basic attack. Order aerial bombardment consumes a portion of this unit's own HP to regenerate energy. Deals fire damage to a single enemy. Advances the unit's next action. Firefly Type 4 Complete Combustion Ultimate. Enters the complete combustion state. Advances his unit's actions by 100%. Gains enhanced basic attack and enhanced skill. Increases unit speed, weakness break efficiency, and the break damage received by the enemy's targets, lasting until the countdown ends. Chirisalid Pyronexus? What the heck is that word? Stop using big words that make me sound dumb, because, like, geez Louise. The lower the HP, the less damage received. Ooh. That's actually kind of cool. During the complete combustion, the damage reduction remains its maximum effect, and the effect resistance increases. If energy is lower than 50% when the battle starts, regenerate energy to 50. You're kidding me. So you start every battle no matter what with 50% HP, or 50% energy no matter what. That's insane. Once energy is regenerated to its maximum, dispels all debuffs on this unit. Oh my gosh. Firefly's kind of a unit. You just kind of keep going and they just keep adding like more and more abilities to her. Gee, what in the world? Yeah, I'm sure that triangle means something, but it's definitely just triangle order, so that's what happens, I guess, when you don't use an actual word. Meteoric Incineration. Leaps into the air, technique. Leaps into the air and moves about freely. After a few seconds of movement, plunges and attack all enemies with range. The start of each wave applies a fire weakness to all enemies and deals fire damage to them. Wait. So, like, that wasn't just because it was multiple enemies. You're telling me that every single wave, they get a fire weakness and deals damage. I may or may not have to get Firefly. What in the world is this?
Decided to play your ace, huh?
I have no words, to be truthfully honest. Oh, wait, Firefly starts in I thought, like, Firefly would start in, like, her, is it human form? I would assume, like, human form. And then, like, she has, like, a gun or something and just pulls it out and starts shooting and then all of a sudden transforms into Sam. Oh my gosh. They said some HP, not all your HP. Jeez. That's, like, over, like, 1/3. I do kind of want to see all the abilities and what they look like, though, so we're going to start with the single attack.
Take your positions.
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. It was a punch.
Dreams do come true.
I don't know why I was expecting more than that, honestly. Alright.
Enemy data secure.
Freeze all enemies.
Netmarkers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still the same confidence.
Okay, now let's check out the skill.
Stay in step.
That was kind of cool. Okay. Let's use ultimate, though. I do want to see this.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death.
I thought it was life begets life, not life begets death. What the heck?
I will fight for my son until everything burns to ashes.
Now she has a sword. Now she has a sword. Okay, cool. Understandable. Let's activate the Trailblazers.
Let the show begin.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not a sword. It's a double sword. My bad.
This is more than a battle.
Oh wait, what the heck? You literally, when she talks, she like appears on the side of the screen. That's awesome. Okay, so how do we?
Fire.
Okay, hold on. I gotta see this. Abilities. the... Oh gosh, what was the enhanced? It does show in the... Right? Is this the enhanced? I think this is enhanced. Restore HP by an amount equal to 20% of this unit's max HP. Deals fire damage equal to 180% of Sam's attack. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna assume this is the... thing over here. Restores HP by an amount equal to 25% of this unit's max HP. Applies fire weakness to a single enemy target, lasting for 2 turns. Deals fire damage equal to... I'm not reading that equation. Of Sam's attack to his target at the same time. Deal fire damage equal to blah 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 of Sam's attack to adjacent targets. Break effect taken into the calculation is capped at 360. So you're telling me your break effect could get so high on Firefly that they had to cap it at 360? That's terrifying. I think we'll use the skill first. Let's see what this does.
Live to fight! Fight to live! We have the upper hand.
Okay, fair enough.
Inputting commands. Whoa.
Firefly Type 4 in position.
I will say, I will not get over the fact that like Firefly's face appears on screen like in the like in all the mecha movies or mecha shows where they'll have like little hologram and it's them talking. I love that.
Firefly Type 4 awaiting orders.
That's great. I will never get over that. That is so cool. I guess let's use a single target next.
Ignite!
You've arrived, huh?
I mean, honestly,
Step
there's
up,
nothing
let's
too
see ya.
special about it. I think it's just like the colors and stuff look really cool.
Indulge yourselves!
Like, there's nothing too special about her, like all of her attacks and stuff.
Let's improvise.
But once again, it's Firefly, so I'll let it slide. Let's do burst this time, though, definitely. I'm sorry, was that Annihilation tag? Was that like a damage number tag?
Step up, let's see
The
ya.
mood is set just right.
Because how much damage did I do there? I had to have done a decent amount. Okay, I will say, I kind of want to get Firefly. That's insane. She's very cracked. Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I honestly, once again, just saw your message. I hate the fact that my cord is not long enough to actually reach. Because, you know, my phone being my second screen, it kind of stinks that I can't have my phone on my desk where I can see it. I have to, like, look over every 5 seconds to try to see if I have, if someone's talking, and, you know, obviously sometimes I can't look over. It's so aggravating. It's so annoying. I honestly hate it, and I honestly want to get a new cord just because of that reason. And it's not even just for stream, too. It's annoying not being able to, like, have my cord, or have my phone when it's on the charger right next to me. Alright. What did we... I think the last thing we saw, the only thing I remember seeing was Boot Hill pointing his little pew-pew thing at Aventurine asking for a certain person from the IPC.
It's still early. Where to now?
Which still slightly terrifies me, because, like, what in the world does Boot Hill want with them? They had to have messed up majorly for Boot Hill to get that upset. I refuse to believe he'll just do that for anybody. Alright, like Aventurine said, close the door. Close. Wait, can you really not close the door? Or does it close on its own? Ah, it closes on its own. We're good.
Wake up!
Oh wait, are we actually coming back into, like, reality and not the fake one?
The sun's frying your butt.
Oh great. Oh,
Are
she's at the
you
door.
okay? Can you hear me? I didn't hear a peep from your room, and it really freaked me out.
I love Boot Hill. Alright, sorry, I can't talk as much. I do sim? I'm gonna assume you mean simp. If you're talking about Boot Hill, because, I mean, it's Boot Hill, I get it. Understand. I think the thing I like most about Boot Hill, and it's not even like Simulated Universe. Well, I may or may not have added myself. It's okay. I mean, honestly, though, I could say that Boot Hill's great. Oh, you mean you can't talk as much because you're doing Simulated Universe? Okay. You know what? Now that you explain that, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, that's fair. That's on me for not understanding that. But yeah, no, now I'll finish my my thought because I'm not gonna back out now. My favorite thing about Boot Hill has probably been the when he's like when he unholsters his gun and he like puts his hand on his hip and he like leans out towards them. It's the way he holds himself is just so strange. He's such a like a weird character, but at the same time he's such a lovable character. It's hard for me to like be upset with him when he just starts doing that. I'm like, just do whatever you want. Take my money. I don't even care. This conversation's such deja vu. Yeah, considering this is the real reality now, not a fake one.
What are you talking about? Are you still half asleep or something? The Order's dream is over.
Well, yeah, it was hard to,
Even though it's
know
been
that.
a day, I still break into a sweat when I think about it. Our trailblazing expedition almost ended in Penacony.
I got to 3 planets.
I'm so jealous
I got to
that you
3
got a good
planets
night's sleep.
and 1 space
I was
station before almost dying.
Traumatized and too scared to even close my eyes. I thought if I fell asleep, I'd never wake up again.
What happened to the Stellaron? Yeah, honestly, we never actually saw the Stellaron. Have we like actually seen a Stellaron outside of, like the first one we've seen? And that was like the one that actually like went into our body. I don't recall, honestly. I really think there's only ever been one we've seen. No. Scratch it. Maybe we have seen the other ones.
The Stellaron was sealed while you were sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
Yeah, you know what? That's for the
family's
best.
official statement was like, the Charmony Festival was attacked by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt. After
Yeah, that's
all,
convenient, ain't it?
You can't just reveal the truth about the Order.
I mean,
now,
you
all the
could.
major lineages, except for the Oak family, are dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
Oh no, don't tell me we're going
Everyone's
to a
waiting
new
for you,
area.
So hurry up and pack. We're leaving as soon as you're ready.
Are we seriously gonna have a new area? There's no way. I don't know why we have to continue the talk after talking to March. I don't know why she can't just take me
After
there.
all this craziness, nothing is better than staying safe in reality.
New area? Oh yeah, this will be interesting. We technically saw it in Bellabog. That's what I was assuming too. Talking about the Stellaron. I do remember, I think, seeing it in Bellabog. It's just like, it's such a weird thing that they're just like, oh yeah, there's a Stellaron. It's like, we've seen like 2, if that. And it's like, I don't know. I guess for like the game literally hyping up the Stellaron to be like the major bad thing in this game, everyone's just kind of like, we sealed it while you were asleep. It kind of just happened. I don't know. I don't know. I wish they did a bit more, like actually showed like, I almost, you know what actually would be really cool? Instead of the Stellarons all kind of looking like similar like balls of energy and mass, I think it'd be cool if they represented like, or not represented, but look like almost something like nightmarish. So like in Bellabog it looked like a since it like caused the snowstorm, like making it look like a dangerous blizzard or something. And like, oh gosh, I don't even know what our Stellaron would look like. That'd be kind of cool though. It just like it's a trash panda. That's literally our Stellaron picture. It's just us as a panda. Or not a panda, trash panda. I.e. raccoon, but still funny. The Zhengzhou could be like some sort of like overgrown mass or something. I don't know. I think it would be really cool if they like did more with like the look to the Stellaron.
It's a massive airship, and it's awesome. I heard it's
I'm
never
sorry, what?
shown to the public.
Huh?
Only VIP guests of the family get to board it and enjoy the breathtaking views of Penacony. The Iris family sent us a bunch of
What?
souvenirs. Fruit baskets, plus this fancy button model. After you're back on your
Huh?
feet, you can enjoy them all. We are pretty much celebrities on the planet of festivities now,
sorry, what?
aren't we?
March, what does that button look like? It better not be what, like purple with a red flower in the middle, because that's not our button. We don't need to press that button. That is not a good idea.
The Stellaron
Tell me
was
about the
sealed
state
while
of
you were
Penacony.
sleeping. The ordinary people in Penacony have no idea what happened. They just feel like something's missing from their memories.
Sparkle? Yeah, that's exactly
The
it.
family's official statement was like,
I figured I
the
was...
Charmony Festival was attacked
Okay.
by an unidentified Stellaron and came to a halt.
I love how we're hearing the
After
exact
all,
same thing March has
Can't
already
just
said.
reveal the truth about the Order. Now, all the major
Okay.
lineages,
You know what? Yeah,
except
fine.
for the
We'll
Oak
let
family,
March
are
talk.
dealing with the aftermath. The family has invited the crew to the Radiant Feldspar as witnesses for an important meeting.
You've already said this. Yeah, we've already said this. Sparkle, yeah. Going back to Sparkle, it definitely felt weird that like Sparkle's whole quote unquote scheme just ended with the button. I'm like, the button didn't even go off. Nobody pressed the button. I almost assume she kind of knows where it's gonna go, and that's why the button hasn't been pressed yet, because it's not time yet, and she's still like waiting for the perfect moment. Because it just feels weird that Sparkle would mess up that bad. I refuse to believe that. What happened to you in a stream?
Why the sudden interest in that? Well, I was dragged into the sweet dream. I felt a cold tentacle diving into my memories. But something else was there. So the tentacle suddenly disappeared.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. It said something else was there. I thought it said nothing was there. So what all I'm getting from this is that March 7th's memories is locked behind an entity that literally will break off even like... Because technically this is Enna, i.e. the Order, i.e. the Aeon. So you're telling me that even an Aeon's power could not dig into March's memory. I really hope that it's not the Aeon that was digging into her memories and instead something that she made, but that is terrifying. I don't know what in the world March has locked in her head, but I'm almost scared to find out. March must be extremely powerful. It's either March is or the people locking her memory are extremely powerful. Because at this point, I mean, this highly suggests that her memories are locked, not just simply forgotten. Because there'd be no way that your memories just happen to just shut out that power. That's just weird.
Then I dreamed about stuffing my face with delicious food and going on a shopping spree. Sunday didn't seriously believe that was the life I wanted, right?
Okay, so it was Sunday.
Breaking free from that cheesy illusion was just a piece of cake.
I will say, though, Sunday was technically an emanator for Enna, so I mean, it's still, even though it's not up to the Aeon's power, it's still decently powerful to just stop an emanator in its tracks. I don't know how much I like that, but, you know, I love the little lore hints 10 seconds into the next Trailblaze mission. Thanks, guys. And I guess say lore hints, more like March 7th hints, which I guess we'll see what March 7th becomes in the future.
Yeah, let's go. We've got some time before we board the ship, so let's catch up with everyone at Dream Jolt Hostelry.
I'm sorry, it's hostelry? I thought it was hostelry. Okay, am I the wrong one here? I thought it was hostelry. Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm right. I feel like it is hostelry, and maybe it's just a way of saying things differently. I guess it wouldn't be I'm right. I guess it would be we're both right, but still. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Oh, yes. Scratch that.
How extravagant. Just
Wait,
like
yes?
Epsilon.
Hold on.
How was it? Did it live up to your dreamscape expectations?
Look, it's Silver Wolf. Aw.
You already asked that when we first got here.
I love how Firefly's somewhat short and Silver Wolf was
and
somehow
you
even
said
shorter.
no back then. But after all this madness, I'd say you've grown fond of it.
Yeah, fond of the dreamscape.
Just
Yeah,
heads up,
right.
You're still on the Bloodhound family's wanted list, so keep a low profile.
Oh, dang. Oops.
And this time, it's Firefly in the picture, not Sam.
Oh.
That's gotta be a whole new experience for you, right?
I bet she's happy that it's finally not
Indeed.
Sam that's
In
wanted.
Kafka's words, that's also a missing part of my life.
Firefly being a wanted
Still,
fugitive?
It'd be quite
I don't know about that one, Chief.
inconvenient if I can't move freely. Could you help me out, Silverwolf?
Dude, she
I
could.
knew you'd say that. Don't worry. I've hacked all the systems and left no trace.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do anything that may draw attention, and don't talk with guards. They might recognize you. Keep these 2 points in mind, and you can go wherever you want, unbothered.
That's so sweet that they're helping her out.
Thank you.
Letting her just be able to live her
No
life. That's
problem,
wonderful.
Miss Samuel. I love this fake name.
Miss Samuel. That's fantastic.
Now that we're done here in Penacony, what will you do in your free time? I hear the Genius Society is here. How about we go stir up some excitement?
Misha loves my alt accounts.
Well, you know, my script isn't over yet.
You know, that's kind of a crazy. Misha loves my alt account. That's great. I feel that though. There's definitely times where I'm like summoning and it's literally the exact same 4-star 5 times in a row. I'm like, you know, statistically that shouldn't be possible, but you know, whatever, I guess.
I didn't bring you back to hear an answer like that.
Don't worry. The script says that I'll experience 3 deaths, but also receive an unforgettable reward on the planet of festivities.
I think she already received her reward.
How will I know if I don't try? All possibilities exist until the outcome actually happens, right?
She's got a point there.
You may not realize it, but you have a bad habit. Whenever you seem to be asking a question, you've already made up your mind.
Dang.
And no words will dissuade you.
Yeah, that's a personality trait,
Anyway,
alright.
Kafka asked me to pass on this message. If you see anything fabulous in Penacony, get one for me too. Just swipe my card, you know the pin.
How the... You know, the Stellar Run Hunters seem like a really laid-back group. If Kafka could just be like, yo, by the way, you see anything cool? Just like, take my card. Okay. I think it'd be so much fun. Like, I think it'd be so much... Like, granted, obviously, you know, they're heinous crimes against humanity. Boo, we don't like that. But, like, everything else, their group seems very calm and relaxed.
She didn't specify anything, but I guess she means a dress, coat, sunglasses, or something else.
I'm trying to
You know
get
better
Gallagher
about
3 in
fashion
the
than I
span of... 3 in the span of 10
Sure.
pulls?
I'll keep an eye out.
Wait, like 10
There's
pulls?
tons of options at OT Mall. Do
Or
you
in
think
10
she'll
pulls,
like
because
trinkets, like
getting
hair
3
accessories or brooches.
Getting 3 4-stars into 10 pulls, kind of
Those sound
nice.
more like something for young girls.
Granted, 3
Maybe
Misha's kind of
you should
annoying,
keep
but
them
still.
For yourself. Oh, by the way, Blade didn't explicitly say it, but I think he was trying to say something like, temptation will show up again in Penacony. He's always so subtle with his words.
Temptation?
Got it.
What?
He was just worried about me. Relax, Silverwolf. You know me.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I guess we'll see.
anything crazy. I just want to wander around and see more of the world.
Oh,
for
he's
myself.
worried she's gonna do something
I
that
want to
she
buy
probably
some
shouldn't.
cake rolls. I've had a cake roll every day since I arrived in Penacony, from the first day to the last.
Firefly, you okay? That's not a balanced diet.
But today, I'll buy 2 and give you 1. And if you don't like them, I'll enjoy double the pleasure. Or I can bring one to Kafka, as she never refuses. Or maybe I'll give it to Blade. He'll appreciate it.
There's no way Blade eats sweets. I
That's not
refuse to
written in the
believe
script,
this.
Right? But as you see, I have added new footnotes to my destiny.
You know, that's actually a great way to look at it. I'm sorry, Topaz's POV. What in the world? This is one POV I was not expecting to be taking. Meanwhile, on the Radiant...
Welcome,
Feldspar. There you go.
Topaz.
I couldn't remember how you
The
say
family
it.
ambassadors are still inside making preparations, but the big boss hasn't arrived yet.
I got
It'll be
Misha
a
3
while
times
before the
in one
conference
10
starts,
pull.
I'm afraid.
Huh. Quite a spectacle.
Jeez Louise.
The family
Oh,
really
Jade
knows
time,
how
she'll
to
pop
make
up soon.
things look impressive.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Jade is going to be a part of this
I thought they would choose a
update.
more formal and low-key location for the conference.
I forgot about
I
Jade.
didn't
Oh
expect
no.
them to go with a luxury airship.
This might be interesting.
About this, Director. I've asked around. This airship named the Radiant Feldspar belongs to the Alfalfa family. This conference between the IPC and the family will have a direct impact on Penacony's future. Such an important event should have been held at well, somewhere secretive in the moment of morning dew.
So why didn't they?
The atmosphere here, it doesn't feel serious enough.
I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know why they didn't.
If I'm right, this conference is probably just a prelude. Whoever organized it wants to assess the IPC stance beforehand.
Yeah, issue is we're also going to be at this conference.
Influential figure either has their own
So it's not just the
ambitions and wants to
IPC.
reach a preliminary agreement, or
Jade has
they
a whip.
plan to put pressure on us to make us back
I
off.
do remember seeing Jade's whip. I've never seen her combat yet.
Always so sharp, Director Topaz.
I'm excited though. I've
But
heard
when the
she's
big boss
interesting.
arrives, please remind her to be cautious and watch out for any traps.
Thank you for the reminder, but I don't think that will be necessary. When she's at the table, it's the others who need to be cautious.
Oh boy.
Just tell everyone on our team to stay focused on their tasks and not worry about the negotiations.
Oh, got it. I'll do it right away.
Honestly, I thought he was a part of the Penacony
Oh, and,
crew,
one
not
more thing.
IPC. But all right, my bad.
Don't call Miss Jade Big Boss in front of her, or there will be serious consequences. I mean,
The big.
really serious.
Why would you call someone the big boss in the first place?
Got it. Thank you for the reminder, Director.
Why can't you just call them boss? It's easy. Just call them boss. Numby. Is there just... Wait, I'm sorry, is that a trotter with a smaller trotter on top? I might have a little heart attack from how sweet this is. I can't shoot them, right? Can we talk to them? I mean... Okay, well, I can't interact, so if I shoot, will it do something? Nope. No, it doesn't do anything. I think it's genuinely just supposed to be a little cute thing just chilling in the pool. That's so cute. I like that. Such an adorable addition. I will say, though, this is a very pretty airship. That is... Yeah, this is cool. I like this. Let's see, let me guess. Yeah, we can't go back there for now. So we'll have to go through the main story before we're allowed to... Huh? Where are you going, Numby? Oh, he's going to the treasure chest. That's why. I was so confused. I'm like, where's Numby going? He just disappeared all of a sudden. Hello? Take the elevator?
None of the important figures have arrived yet. Huh. Looks like the conference won't be starting for a while.
Kill time while waiting for the meeting of the family's
Such a
rep?
bustling place. I think I'll take a little walk around.
Are we just gonna eat snacks? Is that gonna be a thing now?
Oh, are you hungry, Numby?
Numby's great. We love Numby.
Food in the dream. Shouldn't taste bad, right?
Well, gosh, you'd hope so. Tossed potato fries sundae to Numby, oatcake roll, float disc burger. Will he eat a float disc burger? I guess it's time to find out.
Numby! Catch!
Numby are my favorites. Numby let out an urgent cry, as if a float disc burger can't satisfy his appetite. Bro, calm down.
There. Don't be so greedy. Leave some for the other guests.
My favorite thing about Topaz, Numby. That's 100%. It's not even the fact that I don't like Topaz, it's just I genuinely like Numby significantly more than anything else. Where's he going? Numby, where are you going? Oh my gosh, dude. He like ran around the entire world to make sure I got that chest. Oh, he found another one. You know what? At this point, I'm following Numby because this is funny. To watch him just start sprinting off to nowhere. Alright, are we done? Oh, no, he found another one. Oh my gosh, how many are there? Oh.
Watch yourself.
He got stuck.
The IPC. Don't you dare embarrass me.
Has he found another one? Jeez Louise, that is insane. You can spot him from around the entire map.
So many buttons. How many centuries would it take to press them all?
You know, that voice sounds very suspiciously familiar, and those boxes look even more familiar.
Didn't expect those pooches to actually recycle them all.
Huh? What are these?
Great question.
For your safety, please stay away from those objects.
Nah, ain't no way.
For my safety? Are these buttons something dangerous?
Not exactly. Lately, there's been a prankster in the Sweet Dream who's been handing out strange button devices to anyone he meets.
Yeah, I see you,
According
the
to those
family's
involved,
guard.
he said something
I know
like,
who you are.
Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode.
You
Luckily,
sure?
no one believed him. Still, the Bloodhound family collected these buttons just to be on the safe side.
Haven't the hounds caught the culprit yet? Has anyone actually tried pressing it? I want to press it. I'm not gonna lie, I want to press it.
What will happen if you press it? Hasn't anyone actually tried?
Well, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony? All the guests here have one thing in common. They're terrified of death.
You sure about that?
Anyway,
I'm not
the
sure about
family
that.
will deal with these things. Please, kindly keep your distance.
Yeah, I got my eye on you, the family's guard. What a weird name. Oh. Numby, can you stop finding chests? Like, I appreciate it a lot, but goodness, you are running me ragged with the amount of things you're finding. Is that it? Was this room really just to contain a chest? I gotta admit, that's kind of funny, honestly. They just made a room just for a chest. That is fantastic.
Greetings, madame. What can I do for you?
Hello. Could you tell me more about the Radiant Feldspar?
I assume you are the ambassador of the IPC Strategic Investment Department. It's my honor to assist you. The Radiant Feldspar is owned by Mr. Odie Alfalfa, head of the Alfalfa family.
Oh, so I've heard of OT
Mr.
before.
Alfalfa invested a significant amount in building this luxurious airship an Ember era ago, and it has been sailing across the 12 hours of the dreamscape ever since.
Oh,
Wow,
so it's
that's-
owned by old Odie himself. No wonder the ship is so lavishly decorated.
That's actually,
Indeed.
nice.
Mr. Alfalfa has impeccable taste. Only the most prestigious guests are invited by the Alfalfa family to board this airship. Please allow me to
Prestigious like
continue
us,
my
you know.
introduction. The Radiant Felspar had been cruising over the Sea of Dreams in Penacony for an entire Ember era. But its voyage was temporarily halted due to the recent reverberation.
Yeah, that makes a bit sense.
Reverberation? Such a formal way of putting it. You're really downplaying the whole thing. I apologize. Please continue.
I say, geez, way to just, like,
Following
stab
the
her.
previous reverberation in the Sweet Dream, the Radiant Felspar had to suspend its voyage temporarily. Thankfully, the factors that disrupted the dreamscape have been resolved. However, due to, well, certain special reasons, the Charmony Festival, originally scheduled at the Penacony Grand Theater, had to be temporarily postponed.
Wow, really? They had to postpone it? I wonder
Mr.
why.
Alfalfa suggested relocating the Charmony Festival to the Radiant Felspar, taking this opportunity to announce the resumption of the airship's voyage.
Wait, are they gonna allow a bunch of guests onto the Radiant
that
Feldspar?
would meet the family's needs and also create momentum for Mr. Alfalfa himself. Quite fitting for a legendary tycoon like him.
Now, see, he definitely knows how to profit
Thank
from
you for
a
explaining matters to me.
well, not a controversy, but you know, gigantic, crazy bad incident.
Hello? The talent motivation department? Again? Internal review? Will it ever end?
Apparently not.
I'm working on a major project. I don't have time to squabble with you guys.
Man.
The way I handled the Urillo case was approved by senior management, and all of the project logs and calls are complete. Can't you check on them yourselves? I just don't understand. Why are you so fixated on this minor case and constantly escalating it? Seriously, what's your purpose?
Who is she talking to?
Sounds exhausting. Why not just hang up?
You know what? That's a real response. I'm not gonna lie.
In my opinion,
Oh?
you handled that project quite well. A little ball of ice in exchange for the Astral Express's good favor. That's not a bad deal for the department. It's been a while, little Yelena. I've been
Yelena?
looking forward to working with you. Never imagined
what?
this day would come so soon. Is there trouble? You can tell me anything. Just like old times.
What is going on?
It's been a while, Madam Jade.
I'm sorry,
I'm
what?
honored to have the opportunity to work with you.
What just happened?
You're still so formal, aren't
I
you?
have no comments.
Forget about
What
the
the heck?
hierarchy and treat me as your equal. No need for unnecessary titles like Madam.
I'm sorry, but it might take some time to get used to that. After all, you are a senior.
Well, now that we're both members of the 10 Stone Hearts, I need
Such
you
a
to be
weird
at your
introduction.
best, especially since the upcoming negotiations leave no room for error.
Okay, that's
As
fine.
sharp as you are, I'm sure you've figured out the true purpose of this conference, right?
Yes, indeed.
I believe old Oti has taken it upon himself to test our limits before the official negotiations between the IPC and Penacony.
That's true, and it works in our favor. Do you know why?
If we can reach some sort of agreement with old Oti beforehand,
I don't know
and
nothing. I'm letting them talk
gauge our
'cause
opponent's boundaries,
no idea what's going
our
on.
future negotiations will go much more smoothly. That's the obvious benefit.
Exactly. And the hidden benefit is that as the head of the Alfalfa family, his actions suggest that the 5 lineages might not be as united as the Odes of Harmony would suggest.
Oh boy, that'll
As
be
long
fun.
as the influence of Harmony hasn't completely permeated their core, personal desires will always have their way. Thankfully, influential figures in Penacony haven't entirely suppressed their own desires.
Yeah, so the IPC can weasel their
It's
way
similar
in
to the
and
power
steal
struggles
everything.
within the IPC. The supposed all-for-one philosophy shared by the 5 lineages. It's just a slogan now that the Dream Master has gone.
Literally the
After
Dream
the
Master
downfall
holding
of the
up
Yoke family,
everything, I guess,
old
apparently.
Oti's faction became the dominant force in Penacony. Even if we consider only the succession order, he's the longest serving and most senior among all the family heads.
Yes, that's exactly why we need to handle the conference following an agreed-upon strategy. It's like playing a game of chess, where every move needs to be carefully thought out.
Absolutely. The 3 steps of negotiation. Listen, test, and strike. That's what you taught me.
You know what? That's actually
Pretty
not a bad
clear.
strategy, honestly.
Although, you seem to have changed the order in the Yarillo case.
Uh-oh.
That was based on my personal experience.
I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but the family head is ready to meet the ambassadors from the Strategic Investment Department.
Time to get to work.
Yippee.
Let's prepare ourselves and meet that esteemed supporting actor. Remember, our goal is to create an opportunity for the IPC to enter Penacony. Aventurine has already made a small opening, and you and I, we're going to tear it wide open.
Oh boy, this'll, great. One thing I don't like about the IPC is the fact that they just keep trying to take over more and more planets. It's like the one thing I don't like about them. I'm sorry,
Welcome
what?
aboard my ship, the Radiant Feldspar. Smart and charming ladies.
I'm sorry, there's no way this
Please,
is old OT.
have a seat. Let's have a pleasant conversation.
This was not the person I had in mind when I heard this name. This feels very weird to me. I don't know how to respond to this. I should probably get on the left side of Jade because I did not realize that we were walking slowly.
Welcome aboard, my dear ladies. Forgive me for any lack of attentiveness that might have led to a lengthy wait outside.
No problem at all, Mr. Alfalfa. It's my honor to meet you in person. You may not be aware, but the book Odie Alfalfa, the biography, is a must-read for all Strategic Investment Department employees.
Oh, nice. Butter him up. Look at that.
After all, to many, you are the legendary figure who single-handedly built the Penacony economy.
I expected no less from the 10 Stonehearts from the Strategic Investment Department. You're definitely skilled in the art of conversation. I always enjoy talking
conversation.
to smart people because we don't have to beat around the bush. We can just get straight to the point instead.
Yeah, it's totally a
Since
conversation,
I
guys.
invited you IPC
Not trying to
ambassadors on
butter him up.
board, I'm sure you've figured out the topic I'd like to discuss, yes?
The future of Penacony, if I'm not mistaken.
Precisely. Those few words represent a terribly complicated situation indeed. Let's take that golden-haired guy who's not showing up, for example. He put in great effort and almost got himself killed. But what was it all for? Wasn't it eventually to create
kinda
an
weird why he's not
opportunity
here.
for you
That's weird.
IPC to regain control of the precious Astana?
The wisdom and experience you've accumulated over 10 Amber Eras are truly impressive.
Venturine
Let's assume
almost
your
dying,
assumptions
everyone
are
being
correct,
like, eh,
Mr.
whatever.
Alfalfa. How would you respond to the IPC's actions?
I appreciate your composure, Miss Jade. You must have witnessed much in your worldly experiences. However, perhaps you don't know much about Penacony. Old Oti won't sit idly by when faced with a greedy wolf.
Ooh? Is he about to show his true power? By true power, I mean true power of negotiation.
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Then I'll be straightforward. I requested this meeting before the official conference to dissuade the Strategic Investment Department from trying to lay a finger on Penacony.
Oh?
If you back off now, you can make a smooth exit and prevent
my
the
gosh.
IPC from losing face during more important negotiations.
Ooh, and she just got mad so fast.
One of our P-45 executives was attacked and nearly killed in the dreamscape. The IPC can't simply ignore this incident. Moreover, considering the turbulence during the Charmony Festival, Penacony's credibility has taken a hit in the public's eyes. Despite your determined attitude, the issues plaguing Penacony are real, are they not?
You use the term real, Miss Topaz, but let's not forget that this is the realm of dreams. If you want to succeed here, you need ambition and unconventional thinking. Curious about how I plan to respond to the IPC? Well, I don't mind sharing. My actions will help Penacony take a significant step forward by self-listing and going public.
What do you... what?
Going public?
What? What is this dude doing?
If I'm not mistaken, you want to bypass the IPC and go public on a universal scale.
Oh.
Precisely. Instead of watching the IPC gnaw away at Penacony, I'd prefer to open the doors of the sweet dream to the entire universe.
Wow, that takes
today,
guts.
Anyone in the cosmos can become a shareholder of the land of the dreams. This is the path of harmony I'll choose.
Yikes. That's,
This reform should have been
definitely some
implemented
guts.
earlier, but unfortunately, the Oak family were a bunch of blockheads blinded by order. Their level of intellectual flexibility doesn't even come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little reverberation earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my
What?
reforms has been eliminated.
Wait, why because of the whole incident you're... What? Hold on, let me read this again. Instead of watching over the IPC and all the way at Penacony, open the doors, and become a shareholder, reform should have been implemented earlier, but unfortunately Oak family was a bunch of blockheads. Level of intellectual flexibility doesn't come close to an old fellow like me. Thanks to the little incident earlier, the biggest obstacle between me and my reforms has been eliminated. What was your biggest obstacle? Was it the IPC, maybe,
The
or
Alfalfa
what?
family will publicize the financial results of Sweet Dream Paradise, so that the entire universe can see that despite the catastrophe, Penacony still holds immense potential and opportunities.
Uh-oh.
And that the family remains confident in its future.
And that'll get more people to want to buy it. He's impressive.
Crisis and opportunity are two sides of the same coin. So, you've been waiting for the right moment for Penacony to regain the spotlight.
Huh.
And if Penacony should seize this opportunity to overcome adversity, even if the IPC tries to intervene, every move we make will be scrutinized by trillions of people.
Dang. He'd shut them down so fast.
Now I'm convinced that you've indeed familiarized yourself with my biography, Miss Jade. So, about your next move. Please, consider it carefully.
Wow.
Indeed. We need some time to digest such a wealth of information. I suggest we conclude the first half of our conference, Mr.
She took
Alfalfa.
that very calmly,
Please
but there
allow
was...
Topaz and me to confer privately for a few moments, and to respond on behalf of the IPC later.
Earlier, you could tell she was upset. Her face got really dark and angry
Take
for
your
a few
time,
moments.
dear ladies.
Oh, and back to the Trailblazer. Alright, fair enough.
The Alfalfa family had a meeting with the IPC?
I got this information from a message sent by that IPC ambassador.
Adventure
He said
reading,
it was
jeez
to
Louise.
return the favor. It's not hard to imagine. Penacony today is pretty much like the frontier prison it once was, with external forces casting greedy eyes and the undercurrent of order lurking within.
Oh, great.
Instead of falling
I don't
into
want
a
to deal with the order
situation
again.
where they are plagued by both external and internal threats, Penacony would rather take a step back and invite the IPC to negotiate at the table, ostensibly to cooperate, but in reality, to secure more opportunities for their own survival.
Well, no wonder they sought the mediation from the Astral Express. In your opinion, who should we stand behind?
I mean, I'd rather be behind
I don't
Penacony,
think the
but...
followers of the Harmony are completely innocent victims.
Yeah, but I don't like the IPC either.
For reasons unknown, they have a strong desire to smooth things over, which leads to speculation about their motives. If either the family or IPC were to assume full control of Penacony, it would return to its previous illusory dream of hedonism, and the efforts of those previous nameless would once again go to waste.
You know,
There you are. Did you rest well?
Welt's kind of right, though.
I didn't disturb you since you were in a deep sleep.
I now changed my mind. I agree with Welt 100% because he's entirely correct. Thank you, Welt. Yeah, it feels like a really long dream. We did. Where's Himiko? Please continue the topic. I actually was curious. Where in the world's Himiko at?
She went to negotiate with the family as a representative of the crew. She'll contact us once her arrangements are ready.
Go Himiko. She's going off.
After Enna's dream was shattered, the family branch from the Montour system soon arrived and swiftly took control of the situation. Most members of the Oak family fell unconscious, but fortunately, their lives were not in danger.
Oh, wow.
The
That's good.
mastermind behind the plans was confirmed to be Gopher Wood, the previous Dream Master. But by the time we arrived, he was dead already.
That's interesting why he is marked as crows. So, I mean, I think it was Acheron said, it honestly just seems like the Dream Master was literally just an entity that lived off of other people. And basically used their bodies to prolong their life, which is creepy, but whatever. And what about Sunday? How did the guests react? What will happen in Penacony? I'm kind of curious what happened with Sunday, so we're going to go with that one.
Face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Well, too bad. I want to know. I about got destroyed by battling that dude. I want to know what happened to him.
Ultimately, the public perceived the incident as an attack by evil forces targeting the Charmony Festival. They believe the family failed to safeguard the sweet dream, significantly eroding their credibility in the process.
Uh-oh.
While quite different from the truth, this appears to be the outcome with the least impact.
After all, you don't know who's awake and who's pretending to be asleep.
Well,
they'll open their eyes in the face of danger. Once the danger subsides, they'll embrace the sweet dream again.
Wow,
Here's
that's...
a toast, with 3 glasses of glory of the Trailblaze
You know,
to all of you.
Saban's kind of got a point there. It seems like everybody on this planet is so afraid of death, and then once death subsides, they're like, oh, never mind, we're all safe. Let's go back to not doing the exact same thing we were doing that led to it. Hello again. How come you're here too? This is the bar they work at.
Again.
Duh.
Although we might be saying goodbye again after this reunion.
Oh no! Don't tell me.
When will the Astral Express leave Penacony?
Oh, okay. I thought
We'll
Saban was going to be
longer,
leaving.
but
Or Saban.
not too long.
So, this is our final meeting then? If this is a farewell, then it seems to be missing something. Music?
Hello, Sutart.
Atmosphere?
Welcome to
maybe
the
a special drink to honor those
the
who are
story watching is essentially what's happening right now.
Let's see. The mixed drink should be solemn, dignified, and unique. As we'll use it to pay respect to those fallen heroes. To the nameless, resting in peace. And to Gallagher.
Oh wait, we actually prepare our own drink. Wait a minute. I wasn't prepared for that. Are all the other people still... Yeah, Mr. Bigwig, Spade, so they're still around the bar too. That's awesome. And you can like watch them perform and stuff. That is amazing. Where's... I'm sorry, what are you doing here? You're not... What? No, now I'm curious. What? Meows. It seems to be fond of this place. Chat. It seems to be asking for your thoughts on the drink. I want to know what you think about me. I mean, yeah, I am kind of curious what you think about me. Question mark? What's going on? The moment you ask the question, an Intellatron girl pops out of nowhere. What do you mean? It's still there, though. I literally see it breathing. Consider yourself warned. Don't get any funny ideas about those cute animals. They're pure, and it's best to keep your distance or you'll taint them with your human stink. As for you, I've heard about this lounge. Even if you seem like someone who treats animals the same as humans, I'm not trusting you completely. Differences of life forms can't be easily ignored, and mutual understanding is merely empty talk. No comment. I'm just gonna continue on and try to find everyone from the Express and talk to them first. Where's... I don't like him. He was the one that hurt all the chirp members, so we're not talking to him. I don't care. So they round... Oh yeah, so here's these two. And then March is over there, so that's cool.
It's rare for all passengers to leave the Express together during a trailblazing expedition. But for Penacony, it seems most appropriate.
Well, considering we literally fought an emanator of the Order, I mean, yeah, it would make sense. But what about the Express?
Given the conductor's presence, there's no need to worry about it. However, it's crucial that we soon return to inform Pom Pom about the Nameless.
Yeah, I bet Pom Pom would like to know what happened to them. Which, I don't think that's going to be a very fun story to tell, but I hope Pom Pom at least finds peace.
In my dream, the Express stopped at many places, and passengers came and went. However, the 5 of us were always present, and the journey seemed never ending.
Dan Heng, I love you beyond belief. You're so
Perhaps
sweet.
This could be a deep-seated desire inside me. And upon realizing this, I knew it wasn't real.
What are you talking about? I'm going to be No, you know what? Now because of that dream, I'm going to stick on the Express the rest of my life. I don't care what happens. Dan Heng, that was adorable, and I absolutely love that. That the thing he desired the most was to simply trailblaze with the rest of us. That is just so sweet. Is the Order incident in Penacony a unique case? Gosh, I'd hope so. As I click.
No related records exist in the databank, but I have a theory. The hidden dangers of the Order have always been within the Harmony, and this issue existed within the family from the very beginning. However, now that more powers in the universe are aware of this secret, the situation in the cosmos
will
become more complicated.
Why is it that we go to a planet and we somehow make everything worse for the rest of the universe?
Like I said, we'll go and see. Once we've packed everything, we should head to our next destination.
And of course something always happens because of something we did.
This trailblazing expedition has been thrilling and memorable. Hopefully we've all gained insights about ideals, paranoia, clarity, and dreams from the experiences we've
Gain
had.
insights about paranoia. Ah, yes. My favorite thing to learn about. What will happen to Sunday and Robin? You see, yeah, I've been wanting to ask that to somebody, so I'm glad it's a welt.
One bird longs for the earth, and the other longs for the sky. Even if Robin had to stop her brother with her own hands, she won't give up on him.
Unfortunately,
However,
that's probably right.
Facing punishment from the Harmony is inevitable. He will face a trial. As for further details, the family would rather not disclose them.
Or, once again, you could just disclose it to him because we're the ones who did everything, but I don't know, that's just me. When did the Order infiltrate
Since
Penacony?
the family took up residence in Penacony, the Order has been hiding in plain sight under the guise of the Oak family, using the Stellar One's power to strengthen their hold on the Sweet Dream, which eventually resulted in disaster.
Huh.
That's the claim the family makes.
Well,
Whether they were
definitely
truly
covered that up
unaware of all this
somewhat
is
well.
a delicate matter.
Oh, they tried anyways. Whatever. Did the IPC make any moves?
The Venturine's efforts finally earned the IPC a seat at the table. As a result, a more senior representative arrived in Penacony and initiated negotiations with the family. As far as the Astral Express is concerned, the IPC will make for an invaluable ally during the negotiations to prevent Penacony returning to its former ways.
As long as we don't let the IPC take over Penacony or the other side, I don't really care who wins. What happened to you in Enna's dream? Oh no, is this gonna hurt? This might hurt.
Well, it was somewhat surprising. In that dream, I returned to my homeworld and reunited with my long-lost friends. And for some reason, Acheron resurfaced in my mind. When I realized that her conclusion was not preserved in memories, I became aware of the bitter truth.
No. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was sweet him being able to see his old friends. Like, that was great. But yeah, like seeing Acheron and being like, "Oh, her sad past isn't in this. Obviously, it's false." Like, that's
the conclusion
tough.
of a journey can often be sorrowful. All we can do is to try to make sure it ends on a happy note.
So the ending is going to be sad, but we can make it happy. Okay, fair enough. I believe you, Welt. It's Welt we're talking about.
Something weird just happened when I was on my way over here. Someone gave me a strange gift.
Don't. It better not be a button.
I unwrapped it and found out it was a button.
Are
with a
you
message
kidding
on the back.
me?
Just press this button and all of Penacony will explode. That sounds terrifying.
Your eyes say otherwise. Your eyes sound like, yeah, I really don't believe this, but whatever, I guess. Could it be an attack? Did you press it? I want to press it. Can someone press it?
Of course not. Who would press something like that?
I mean, I'm kind of curious as to what it does.
Around, the person had already vanished. So I handed it over to a nearby hound. I heard there were many similar reports before the Charmony Festival started.
Ah, great.
I'm really worried about the future of Penacony.
Can Sparkle just get done with what she wants to get done so that the rest of us can just know her schemes already? I really would like to know, because it's annoying just having her little plan drag on and on. I just want to know what she's doing.
Ready to mix your drink?
What happened to Gallagher? Yeah. I mean, I'm fairly confident I know what happened, but we'll let her talk.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him since our last meeting at the lounge. Come to think of it, he always did come and go quietly. We used to discuss everything here. But every time he'd leave, I'd realize that I didn't know him at all. Such is the mystery that is Gallagher.
True.
I have a hunch. Perhaps he's already fulfilled his wishes and won't be coming back.
Yeah, I mean, like what a lot of people are saying online, and at some point I think I kind of have to agree almost. I'm fairly confident Gallagher isn't alive anymore. Which, granted, isn't a bad thing. I think he didn't really want to, like, not be alive, but just, I think he was done. His mission was completed, and I think his life was completed, so he was kind of done. Which, I mean, reasonable. It stinks. I wish Gallagher could have made it.
Before we start, would you like to talk to your friends? We have plenty of time.
Already did. I already talked to all of them.
All right.
Because I'm that kind of
as you
guy.
wish. Huh. I think I have an idea about what drink to make. Would you like it bitter or sweet? It's up to you. Choose the flavor that suits you best at this moment.
It's definitely sweet. I don't like bitter. I don't know.
Drowning sweetness.
I could. Yeah, no. I
One
couldn't.
of the most challenging drinks to make. A slight imbalance in the ingredients can result in an overwhelmingly viscous sweet taste.
Yeah, but Saban can do
However,
Saban can do
with
it.
the right ratios, you get a uniquely sweet drink with a lingering aftertaste. Not a bad choice. Let's start mixing.
So, like, am I actually mixing the drink myself? We are. That's so cool. I love that. That's fantastic. I love it so much. Let's see. 2 of this and 1 of this. You know what? Very basic drink, but very cute. Origami bird. Drowning sweetness. The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide amongst the stars, and its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song. Click. Anywhere to close. Yep, there you go. Click.
Words always fall short. If you want to bring closure to past events at this lounge, there's no better way than mixing a drink.
Fair
Blend
enough.
all your memories and emotions together and stir them well. Through the filter of time, what remains in the glass is something to savor. Well, it's done. Here's to the Nameless resting in peace. And to my friend, Gallagher.
Man.
The spirit of freedom will spread far and wide among the stars. And its legacy will be more timeless than a pastoral song.
You're saying exactly what the description said.
So we've gathered here. And one day, our souls will return to the same place. Cheers.
It was like a slight touch of sadness to that, and I really appreciated that. Hearing Sylvan talk like that. Guys, let's make our way to the Radiant Feldspar. I'll wrap things up soon. Let us meet at the aft pool in the stern. Roger, catch you later. I mean, yeah, I could answer I'm on my way, but at the same time, I'm kind of curious what Himiko's up to. What have you been up to lately, Himiko? Oh, little smug look. It's a secret for now. Be patient, you'll find out at the opening ceremony. Hey, I can't wait. Man. Trying to hide it from us. It's a Wonderful Life. I gotta see this achievement. It's a Wonderful Life, really. And actually, we'll claim some of the other achievements as well. Definitely click on this one first. It was Annihilation. Current record, deal equal to or more than 1,500 damage. No, sorry, not 1,500. 100,000. No. That is wrong. I'm entirely incorrect. 100, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no, I was right. 150,000 damage in a single hit. We hit 180,000. That is insane to believe, but... Alright, yeah, so I want Firefly, that's for certain. Heavenly Hand, use a technique to defeat all enemies upon entering battle. Thank you, Firefly. Ultimate dance move. In combat, use the backup dancer effect, Trailblazer's Harmony Ultimate All-Out Footlight Parade to defeat an elite enemy. Fair enough. Seeing Summer. Win one battle with a team comprising Firefly and Trailblazer. Aww. That's such a sweet achievement. I love that. That's great. I love that. Oh, wait. Oh, this is shorter. Yeah, because, hold on. It was, because there was, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4... I mean, there's like a few before. I didn't think there was only 3 missions. I think this is going to be a shorter Trailblaze mission, honestly. Huh. Alright, well, I guess we'll see.
Oh, are you leaving? Well, then take this with you.
If we complete it next stream, then I'm going to assume it's probably super short.
I've mixed more of this last special drink for you. The past shouldn't be forgotten. So I hope it brings back the flavors of Penacony.
Wait, is it like an
Thank
actual
you.
souvenir?
I'm sure it'll leave a lasting impression.
If you happen to run into Gallagher, make sure he has a sip too. I know his tastes, and he'll be thrilled.
We will, but if we never cross paths with him... Nah, I'm not doing that. We will.
Alright, enough
I'm not getting
with the
too sad.
heavy stuff. You guys have important things to take care of. So let's not dwell on things. Whether it's the Astral Express or Penacony, there's still a long journey ahead. So let's lift our spirits, guys, and embark towards our tomorrows.
Alright. So she's in the Jade's POV. Look at
Odie
that.
is a tricky opponent. I didn't expect him to take the risky step of going public at such a critical moment for Penacony.
Yeah, that is kind of insane.
Indeed.
He's taking it
definitely
very
bold.
risky.
It's that kind of boldness that made him the Odie Alfalfa he is today.
True, but still.
The outcome is
Ain't no way we sit still at the same time.
Shouting
Oh
loud
my
doesn't
gosh.
necessarily carry any weight. What about the phone call I asked you to make, Topaz?
Oh?
Ah, they agreed. but it'll take some time before they arrive.
Oh boy. I
Just
wonder
as
who
it
they
should
called.
The sweet dew should be served after the bitter poison.
Looks like we'll be skipping the exchanging apples step this time around.
Exchanging apples?
Now that we're dealing with a greedy merchant, a simple apple wouldn't make a difference. Well, I guess I included myself in that remark too.
What do you mean by
I'm a
exchanging
bit
apples?
curious,
I'm
Topaz.
confused.
Do you think Penacony is a quality asset?
Yes. Despite its recent calamity, Penacony remains a top quality asset within the cosmos. With good credit, lucrative potential, and promising prospects.
Well, that's
Only
obvious.
about profit. Only
But
about
what I
profit.
truly wanted to know is, this project is obviously too bland for your taste, isn't it?
That's true. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for Venturine.
But despite that,
This mission was
you trust
bland?
him. You even entrusted him with a cornerstone. Something as precious as life itself to finish this gamble.
Are you not in the same boat, Miss Jade? Without us playing along, your Jade Stone wouldn't have made it across the border so easily, allowing you to see all desires that flow through dreams to gain a bargaining chip in negotiations. That's why I'm willing to stake my Topaz Stone to cover for you. It's like one big, elaborate game of chess.
Once that kid sets his mind to something, nothing can stop him. Not even fate. Well, at least he's still alive, and that's the best outcome.
So he
Looks
is.
like we've strayed off topic.
Granted,
Miss
I'm
Jade.
fairly confident he
Should we
was, but it's
discuss
good
our
to
next
hear like
steps?
other characters confirm it as well.
No need. I'll go it alone.
Confirming it multiple times too,
Meanwhile,
which is awesome.
You can go greet our honored guest and wait for my message.
Okay.
Is that Robin? Huh. She's also here on the Radiant Feldspar.
Alright, yeah, cool and all. We're part of the story. However, we're also playing Jade, so the first thing we do is start tapping all the buttons and see what happens.
Is that all?
So what's the attack
Hardly
look like?
worth the bother.
Oh, it's literally a whip. Nice. What about the impair?
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
What was that? That was like a flick. The heck?
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Yeah, it was like a little flick. That was kind of cool. Thanks for just letting me walk right past you and straight into the other parts of the building. Love that.
Not exactly eye-catching.
Oh yeah, this is where we negotiated. He's still sitting there. This dude has not moved from this spot. That is insane to me. What? Alright, we'll pull this little birdie out and then go talk to Robin. Captain's orders, hard to port, full speed ahead, go, 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 go. All hands on deck. I think I hear something. Tweet, tweet, turn the wheel. I'm a new captain now. Many a storm I've weathered, and safely I'll sail you all through. I forgot to recruit new members. Captain without a ship, how embarrassing, and here I was excited. Oh no, I can feel my cheeks burning. I'm gonna bury my head underneath my wings for a while. Just pretend none of that ever happened, and don't tell the other birds. I will say though, I just thought about this. This place is running off of no humans running the ship. That kind of bothers me on some level that this ship doesn't have anybody piloting it, but okay. Okay, I was wondering if we could open that door, but I guess not. Alright, time to talk to Robin. Let's see what's going on. I bet you anything this isn't Robin, but it's Sparkle, but we'll see, I guess.
Greetings, Miss Robin. I didn't expect to meet you here.
I could totally see it being Sparkle.
Miss Jade? Greetings. The opening ceremony for the Charmony Festival has been moved to the Radiant Feldspar, so I'm here making some preparations.
Yeah.
How about you? Have you spoken with Mr. Alfalfa?
I just don't trust anybody at this
I'm
point.
actually
Anybody
on my
is
way
Sparkle.
To meet him right now. Do you know him well, Miss Robin?
Unfortunately, I've never met him. I've only heard a few comments from the
former head of the Oak family. Mr. Alfalfa is respectable when it comes to business. But in other respects, I can't say the same.
Oh?
Where do you think the future of the planet of festivities
Never
is
heard
headed?
Robin talk bad about someone.
I
That's weird.
The sweet dream will see its rebirth. Just like the radiant feldspar resumed its voyage. The Harmony needs a new direction. Only by bidding farewell to the past can we actually sail into the future. There are no permanent allies or everlasting enemies. So let's both take what we need from this deal.
Huh.
Naturally.
Yeah, it feels weird
I'm
that
looking
Robin
forward
would
to
say
your
something like that.
See you at the festival.
See you later, Miss Jade.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I guess we'll find out if it really was Sparkle or not, because I sure as heck don't trust anybody anymore. Thank you, Sparkle, for that one. Making me have a massive distrust for every single person in this game. Not even because of who they are, but just trust that it's not Sparkle.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Alfalfa. Let's continue our discussion.
Figured out something already, Miss Jade? But where is Miss Topaz?
Topaz has something else to take care of. You'll be seeing her later. Talks can still continue between the two of us.
Is it just me?
She's getting serious.
Your tone sounds very different now.
I need to set a good example for my junior. It's not a good habit to be too loose-lipped during negotiations, right? Now we can speak frankly and openly. Do you believe what I said, Odie? You're not the only merchant who has seen the changes in the cosmic market over the past 10 Amber eras.
Yeah, her eyes got scary. She's being serious this time.
Now that's interesting. Good. It's good to be straightforward. Openness and transparency are my things. So, tell me, what's your next move?
Unfortunately, I'd like to speak the harsh truth before laying out my plan. Let's cut to the chase. First, your plan won't work.
Well,
Penacony has
outright.
no way of sidestepping the IPC and going public.
Way to just full on
Second,
say exactly what you wanted to
You
say.
can't stop the IPC from entering Penacony. We've got all the time and connections in the world to find a way in. We'll keep tearing down and rebuilding this place until the Asdana system gets used to the IPC's ways again. Now, I'm repeating your words exactly.
Yo, what?
If you don't want to be a laughingstock and have everyone gunning for you at the official conference, you'd better drop your little pie-in-the-sky plan.
Man, she got nasty real fast.
Interesting. Indeed. You surely have a way with words. Now, I'm curious to know what you have up your sleeve.
Mr. Alfalfa, let's not forget that the IPC controls the biggest interstellar publicity platform. More than half the news networks in the universe take their orders from us. The moment news spreads about Penacony going public, trillions of customers will immediately receive a message like this. The family's protection for Penacony has expired.
What?
Any mishaps in the dreamscape could result in permanent brain death.
I'm sorry, wait a minute,
Guess
what?
how many ways we have to turn Alfalfa credits into worthless junk within a measly 24 system hours? With the entire cosmos keeping a close eye on Penacony, I assure you, it won't be too hard.
You really think you can pull that off?
Probably
Even
could.
from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Asdana. the IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our financial support, stabilizing and rebuilding Penacony will be a piece of cake.
All I'm hearing is business, business, and a bit more business.
30% equities, eh? Who can guarantee you won't want more in the future?
This is not very interesting, honestly.
That's the brilliant part of it all. The answer is simple. No one. There are no guarantees. It all hinges on self-awareness and mutual respect. However, the board of directors will consider the interests of the family heads to some extent. You're a smart merchant, old Odie.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna win
this
this one.
Of this elaborate game to showcase your business acumen and seek more benefits for the family? It benefits us if we both take a step back. And if that's not enough for you, I'm pretty sure that another goal of making Penacony go public is to expand the influence of the Planet of Festivities and attract more customers. I
really
understand
don't think you should
your
add
concern,
more, but...
and I have a solution for that, too.
Fine. Now I see your sincerity. As the head of the Alfalfa family, I don't think I have any reason to refuse your offer. However, as their chosen one, I still need one final answer.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
When I was a child,
we didn't need
I
the
heard
backstory.
the adults recite the tale of the ancient Amber Era.
Yeah, we don't need the
About
story.
the ascension of Shipe, the Harmony, and the downfall of Enna, the Order. The Order and the Preservation used to be close in ancient times. So, why does the IPC, as a follower of the Amber Lord, seek collaboration with the family instead of aligning with the Order?
The answer is simpler than you think. It's all about credits. Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized currency among the stars.
I don't know when you
the
sent it, but
IPC has the power to perpetually ensure their value.
Quiet for a few seconds, Jade. Yo, is Jade playable? I mean, once again, sorry if it was a long time ago. I've kind of mentioned it a few times, but for some reason, or not for some reason, my second quote-unquote monitor, and by monitor I mean my phone, I can't put it on my desk while it's charging anymore because the cord isn't long enough to reach the desk. So I actually can't look at messages while I'm streaming, which is annoying, but besides the point. Jade is technically playable in gigantic quotation marks, during the Trailblaze mission because you change her POV, but like she's not actually playable in the fact that like you can go out and summon her. I think she's next. What is it called? Next banner. There you go. So you, like if you wait like what 14 days or something, then you'll be able to summon for her.
With each new world integrated into the credit system, the IPC adds another building block to its cause. Eventually, all exchanges, capital, and businesses will operate within a unified monetary system.
You know, I said that like I love Penacony so much, and like the story got really intense here. All that intensity just got wiped away the second they started talking about business. Not gonna lie. This is kind of boring. They're just talking about a bunch of business ventures and what all they can do, and oh my gosh.
By then, all planetary developments will be recorded in accounts with well-defined values and the ability for exchange and circulation. And the heart of everything will be Klepoth's credit.
Ah, and then the IPC will be able to exert influence over everything.
And you're surprised
Our
that they want to.
intention is to establish enduring preservation, so I'm sure you can understand. This universe doesn't need two types of order.
Interesting.
Well said. Now you've convinced me.
Wait, really? That fast?
All
Are you
right.
kidding me?
Tell me your solution. Let's see if we're thinking the same thing.
Then let's continue our conversation. Please, Topaz, invite Sweet Dew to join us at the table.
Sweet Dew. Oh. So that's what Himiko was doing.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko.
Fair enough.
Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders of Penacony.
She already bought in. Are you
so
kidding
much
me?
about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
This stunning lady is the navigator of the Astral Express? It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares.
Okay, fair enough.
Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions made by the former Nameless.
Oh, wow.
To the land of the dreams.
That's actually really nice of the
While
IPC.
this decision isn't finalized yet, we are honored that everyone here recognizes the way of the Trailblaze. While the Nameless didn't embark on their journeys for fame or fortune, if this is the wish of both the family and the IPC, I will represent the Astral Express and fulfill my duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again.
Yeah, that would be nice,
And such a
wouldn't it?
tragedy must never recur.
Gosh, I wish it could just remain as harmony. After the negotiations, old OT finally disappeared, so obviously we must have did something right. And
Watch yourselves in front of you.
since we already got all the chests, we don't need to worry about the chests, but I just gotta look around for everything. Oh? Oh, okay, so I was like, who's in here?
Old
What?
OT is in agreement, so the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
Nah, who cares about them?
They
We
will
win.
soon realize the situation. When old Odie answered the last question, he represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
Oh?
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you. I'll step back and let you handle the negotiations and takeover. I won't be involved.
So apparently they've already,
but Miss Jade,
they already own Penacony. That didn't take very
Aventurine
long.
initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course.
It's weird
There
hearing
won't be any
Topaz be
problems.
called anything other
And
than
please,
Topaz.
give Diamond my assurance.
Don't worry. Diamond has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a
Great.
fantastic ship.
Glad she's getting her job position back.
Now that my business is done, it's time for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Bon and Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Oh, what?
Opportunities
A
like
Bona
this don't
Jade.
come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well, I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
I have one more question for you, Miss Jade.
Go ahead.
That
That's
dose
a
of
question, come on.
bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root. And then after, all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
We have one more guest. Oh? Wait, is Firefly Jade's guest? That's kind of weird. Hey, look, there we are in the background. Can't hide from me, I see us.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever.
You're also Sam, you could have just flown in fine.
So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship?
Wait, a pawn shop that...
I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
That must be Jade's place. The place, whatever she's mentioning with Topaz or whatever. Maybe they like can grant dreams. That's a cool looking sword and ability. And like the trail is super cool too. Oh, we have to walk. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. You could even see us in there. Wait, we're talking to Robin. What the heck? What's going on in there? Oh, we're literally supposed to be talking to him.
Him?
Yeah, I literally am him though.
Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Literally am him. It's okay, guys.
By the way, there's one more thing. Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the Nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the necessary arrangements.
Right away, Miss Robin.
Aw. Robin's amazing.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop? Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right?
Oh?
I heard she offers, special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
Lady Bonajade.
It's a very interesting
I think
name,
I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
I love how one of the things is just find the Trailblazer.
Complete.
Find the Trailblazer
Nothing
on the
suspicious?
Radiant Feldspar. Oh, which...
If I win...
That was so easy.
Your chest is mine.
Sorry, what?
Who said I was betting with you?
Wait.
I did.
Is he gambling?
They are still a ball of fire as ever. Sorry, but I've got to find Lady Bonajade first.
That's so sweet. Wait, going my way. What the heck? Wait, what? Encounter the Astral Express unexpectedly. Ask Firefly run to the Express crew. That's just a random achievement, huh? Okay. I guess we just get a random achievement for that. I don't know why, but alright. Ooh, hello. A fun little puzzle. Dear guests, want to change rooms, move somewhere else that's more interesting. The bed sheets is on the floor and the pillows on the ceiling. I've opened... Wait. The bed sheet is on the floor and the pillows on the ceiling. Yeah, my brain didn't get that at first. I don't think that's right. I've opened the Soul Glad bottle for you in advance to let all the carbonation out. It's bound to be flavorless now. Lovely. That's how I like my my Soul Glad. Full of nothing. Don't you feel the most guest rooms are too mundane? It's so dull to have neatly ironed bed sheets and properly arranged items. Isn't it better to have some excitement? Not when it comes to a bedroom. I think if I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go to a hotel, I want a nice bed, just made up, looks nice and clean, not whatever you got going on here with the pillows on the ceiling. Obviously, that's why you're broken, because I don't know how many people would want that. I'm not too sure. Oh wait, oh duh. That's he just turned around so he could snap over. There's gotta be a way to connect those, but... Because, like, that's perfect right there. I just don't know how to get them... Oh, duh, you just go around the... Okay. Nice. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. And then we go all the way back to, well, close to the beginning. Alright, well, fair enough, I guess. Pretty simple one. I feel dizzy, so that's what it feels like when my dial is missing a piece. No wonder I even forgot about work matters. The stuffing in the pillow needs to be changed. One only has sweet dreams if they sleep on a soft pillow. From now on, I'll ensure that the rooms I clean are the cleanest and most comfortable. And after all, everyone wants to have a perfect dream. I still remember the duties that boss assigned me.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Wait, is it like right underneath us? Okay. Oh? Oh, this is just the main lobby. Okay. What's... Wait, could we access it from the first? What is this? Oh, it basically is just like twists and turns on itself.
Inspection complete.
That's kind of
Nothing
cool.
Suspicious.
I love how everything is so very classy and it's very like, no, obviously, you know, it's supposed to be technically for the rich, but it's just very classy and I like it. Yeah, give me a second, Jade. I want to... Ooh, I'll do this one next, too. The lighting on the stage is so bright. Why is everyone staring at me? I don't know any magic tricks, so can't someone else take over? Help, did I just shiver? Why is everyone staring at me? Could it be that I put my clock hands in reverse? Yep, that's not allowed. Let's... These go apart. I ain't sure about this one. How do you go anywhere here? Oh wait, there you go, hold on. I was wondering, I was figuring it has to be something to do with these two, I just couldn't put my finger on it. I wasn't even trying to do that, oops. I mean, yeah, that was definitely all intentional. Just that good, apparently. But is that not it? Oh boy. it's the only one. It's like the only one that actually can work, so I have to go there. Sorry, I'm really focused. I just realized that just now, and I was like completely silent, which, my bad. Just this puzzle is weird to me. Because it feels like we're missing a piece, but it doesn't. We're not gonna miss one. Oh my goodness. This one? Yep, we're still not there. I don't know. I really don't know. This is such a weird one. I don't know. I think it has to go there, but like... This is so weird. I don't see any possible solution to this. I mean, that has to go there because there's no way it can step off the way it is. I don't know. This is so weird. This is such a weird puzzle. I'm like 1 or 2 blocks off, and it feels wrong to only have this amount of blocks. I mean, it's literally right there. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I could have done this the whole time. Okay, well, that's cool. Lovely. It was the mirror that I needed to do. Oh boy. Oh. Nice and simple, I guess. That was so aggravating. That should not have taken as long as it did. My dial feels so heavy. What was I doing just now? Oh, magic countdown. The schedule for the hall... Alright, it's been arranged. All the performances will go ahead as scheduled. Please enjoy a wonderful time on aboard the airship. I wonder if Boss has listened to the next schedule yet. Or has his schedule up yet. Let's... That seems to be it, so we'll talk to Jade.
Exchange, Radiant Feldspar branch. How should I address you, dear lady?
Just call me Samuel.
Samuel, jeez.
Nice name. So what do you need, Miss Samuel? And what are you willing to give up in return?
I want to keep on living. And for that, I'm willing to give up everything I have.
Including my life.
Everything you have.
That's right. Everything.
Oh my.
Miss Samuel, I think you'd best turn around. It seems you're not quite familiar with the term pawn.
What do you mean?
I mean it literally. I sense your burning desire to live, but unfortunately, you don't have anything of equal value to offer.
What?
Okay. A pawn shop that grants wishes. I see. It's just a marketing gimmick.
Pretty much, yeah, but that's
quite
alright.
a harsh accusation. I understand you may not fully comprehend what I mean, but don't worry. I'll help you understand. Go and talk to these people. They're all customers of my pawn shop. See for yourself if their wishes have come true. Once you've done that, come back to me. I'll help you understand the true meaning of pawn, and make you realize what you're missing.
That Lady Bonajade feels more like a money lender rather than the owner of a pawn shop. Well, I've got nothing better to do anyway. I'll do as she says and see what happens.
I love how they're just sitting over here again, so I wanna listen to this. What's this?
Which one should I pop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dan Heng and Void Ranger Jive.
Don't change the words.
Too late.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sorry. I'll catch up with you later.
Alright, my new mission is definitely to try to get every interaction as possible, so we're definitely going to try to do that from now on. Let's see. All the way up here, huh? Jeez Louise. I will admit, though, for it being such a small area, it's a surprisingly large ship. It's kind of insane.
You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started.
Uh-oh. Is he about to get destroyed?
Final game. I'm betting my entire fortune.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a big talker, huh? All right. Let's see what you've got.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh, it's the match 3 event. I love it. Origami Bird Clash is a match 3 battling game where you have to match and clear fruits within a certain number of moves and increase the Origami Bird's combat power. At the end of the turn, the system will calculate damage based on the combat power difference. If your opponent's HP is reduced to 0, you win. Select fruit and swap to match 3 identical fruits to clear them. Clear fruits to increase the bird's combat power. Each cycle has a limited number of moves, and the cycle ends upon running out of moves. I forgot this is a thing added, and I absolutely love it. This is gonna be such a fun event. I mean, there's no way we're not beating whatever number they're getting. Okay. As I say that, they proceed to, like, actually do moves. Granted, they have one less move than us, so I think we're gonna win no matter what. Unless we get really bad rolls. Ooh, I wonder what happens this... Ooh, it makes a rainbow one. Let's try... I'm gonna try it on the strawberries. Oh, yeah. This bird is done. And it lost instantly. Fruits eliminated, 59. Ability to charge, 0. Bomb used, 2. Damage self, 51.
I won? I actually won!
This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a row. How could I possibly lose to you at such a crucial moment?
It's true.
I don't know.
Lady Bonajade
You just lost, though.
truly blessed me.
Even though that was definitely a game of not just luck, but...
Finally, my luck has turned for the better. Great new era for Stacy. The master gambler has arrived.
If you say so. Very interesting choice of people to show us. Alright, who's the next one? Oh. New people in here.
I've prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa, what a beautiful necklace. Is it made of cymophane? It's stunning. How did you know I love jewelry made of cymophane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom. I
never told anyone about it. How did you find out, Del?
So... Will you go out with me?
What the heck? Not prepared for that one.
I will.
Really? I mean, really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along, trying to learn everything about me. So yes, I will.
Wonderful.
No.
My wish has actually come true. So, shall we go, Dorothy? Let's go outside and enjoy the stunning views of the 12 hours.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, they definitely have some very good dreams being made. It's just weird how in the world...
Hey, did you see that?
How in the world how Jade helps.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink.
The gray-haired one outside, what?
Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Oh no, what did they do?
Is that him?
Oh no. Is he seriously sitting on the edge of the ship? Oh gosh.
Chirp, chirp.
No,
Origami bird. Hey, little birdie.
That is great.
Come on. Well, calm down already. Everyone's staring at you.
No, it's not the best time to do that.
It's not the best time to be sitting on the
I'll catch up with you later.
on the front of the ship. That's not a good idea either. Jeez Louise. The Trailblazer has always been very interesting. Oh wait, they're in here. I didn't see that. That's my bad.
Yeah, you heard right. I've got him.
Oh,
He's
got
been hiding at the moment of Sol in Penacony, using a fake identity. And he even posed as a professor at Paperfold Academy. I've made a deal with the family. I'll leave the extradition-related paperwork to you. How'd I find him? Well, let's just say I had some help from an influential figure. Don't ask for the details.
Ooh,
22 years. Yeah. 22 years of chasing this guy all over the cosmos. You know, never thought it'd end up like this. Right here. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner. I need to raise a glass to myself.
Walker hangs up the phone and a drop of fuel seeped out from his deep, metal-constructed eye sockets. Those are the tears of an Intellitron.
All of their wishes actually did come true.
Wow.
But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
True. I mean, it just seems weird how in the world Jade is helping out all these requests. It just seems impossible almost.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the Bonajade Exchange. But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living fulfilled lives.
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade Exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Del was from a wealthy family.
No.
He was head over heels for Dorothy, and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Del will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from poverty, well, that depends on him.
But he has the girl of his dreams.
Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead.
Oh my.
I took away all her close relationships.
How is it even possible to just
From the
take
moment
someone's
she stepped
relationships?
out of the Bonajade Exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make any real friends again.
How do you do that?
She will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime. But he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he came to me. He offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget his own identity and all the sacrifices he has made. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me with even greater desires. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal. In the end, I will get what I desire from this whirlpool.
Yeah, that's surprising.
And
you
patience
get what you want.
happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up, Miss Samuel? Or should I address you as
Let me guess, Firefly?
AR-26710.
Oh my.
A remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry.
Dang, she did her research.
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected.
It is the IPC.
Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune, isn't it? The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
Wow. So in case they got captured, they would die.
As for the price,
that's insane.
those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the Firmament Front gone, the people who know the secret and can cure the disease are nowhere to be found.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a remedy?
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
Yeah, of course, they would
I
just
see.
happen to have what she needs.
It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
What?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong and intimate, and yet it allows for independence. Just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron Hunters are like you. Traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny. Attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
So she can get her
Can I
dream
see
accepted.
this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron Hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
Interesting.
The Stellaron hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never crossed. As for your offer, I can pass it along to my partners. But I have a question. You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, she could let the entirety of Purepoint know about it within a few mere seconds.
It's true.
What drives you to take such a risk and extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond, even if it could lead to your downfall?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts.
Or ambition. What?
It can only be filled from the outside.
I don't know how they're similar, but okay.
So, Diamond made us a promise. To divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces, and give each of us a cornerstone to fill that void. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, the way of preservation would fade into oblivion. So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
War among the eons, huh?
I understand.
That's great. That's what the
Take your
universe
time,
needs.
child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt in Penacony. Well, it ends with hope.
Lady Bonajade?
Ooh?
I've come to deliver the collaterals promised.
Turns out,
Nah,
the meeting
I
to
don't like
decide
that.
the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected, with little debate.
We were not even gonna see it?
Oh, the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look.
We don't even get to... Okay.
This airship has quite a few treasures.
I thought there was like a major meeting with
Bountiful
everyone,
harvest.
but... Oh, is Venturin talking to... Venturin's talking to Boot Hill? What in the world?
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh yeah, because Boot Hill wants information out of Venturin.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all of Penacony.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend.
What are you guys whispering about? Do you always compliment everyone you meet in Venturin? Why are you on the IPC side now, cowboy? Yeah, what are you whispering about?
Merely a greeting of platitudes.
Liar.
As long as you and I have an understanding.
Well, let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner. Don't want to spoil the festive mood of the Charmony Festival.
I agree. Now let's congratulate Mr. Trailblazer.
Yeah.
I hear the family intends to
congrats.
thank the crew at the Charmony Festival. can't personally be there to witness this.
You sure left in a hurry, Adventurine.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an opening. Other things aside, I think I did a pretty good job at achieving this. While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of a knowledgeable friend. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out too long. Otherwise, this would have been settled in a much cleaner manner.
It's true. I'd like to thank you for all your help in the battle, Cowboy. I love how we don't use Boothill's name, just Cowboy.
No problem. And punishing the wicked and eradicating evil is a top priority. Would have been strange if we sat it out. Making an entrance like that, us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback. Reckon you'll meet quite a few followers of the hunt on your journey. Do me a favor, pass on my regards, will you?
What are you guys chatting about? Didn't we just ask this? I could have sworn we just asked that.
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush. I've got a score to settle with a high-ranking executive fella named Oswaldo Schneider. And this flamboyant fella here can help me find him.
The feud between the Marketing Development Department and the Strategic Investment Department is well known across the cosmos. But what I didn't expect was the involvement of the Galaxy Rangers in this feud. Looks like things are about to get spicy.
Well, I hope you guys have fun.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I also hope you enjoy yourself, great hero of Penacony.
I'll pass. But I do hope you guys have fun. If you don't mind, let's play a few rounds next time.
Oh, geez, there's 5 people to talk to? Oh, that was nice. Basically goes along the whole line as we're traveling to the next stop.
Yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was adequate, I suppose.
Only adequate, you
no
jerk.
wonder that gambler likes you so much.
And doesn't like you. I didn't know you were here too. Do you know Adventurine? Can I please get your autograph, Dr. Ratio? No, we're not asking for an autograph. I didn't know you were here too.
The Intelligentsia Guild assigned me to be an invigilator for the IPC's ambassadors. Nothing more than an errand from the Office of Academic Affairs.
Oh darn, you have to do your
Very
job.
well.
Deal with it.
The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this unique opportunity. A blend of work and play is essential for superior knowledge absorption.
How do you rate Adventurine?
The executives of the IPC
On a scale of
and
1
the
to 10.
Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably the teacher, and he, along with you and every other individual, is the student. From this perspective, Adventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the void within him can never be filled by talent and knowledge. Let's hope he doesn't turn into a philosophical zombie.
I actually didn't expect that to end so fast. I thought you were going to make me get my act together.
Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped the essence of learning. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic journal
The what issue?
Acquiring knowledge aims to enhance living. Don't invert priorities like those dolts at the guild.
I'm sorry, the what issue? You can't just gloss over that. Hope you have fun at the festival.
Then you'll
Yippee.
excuse me.
Alright, where's the other guest? We got 3 more. Next one, what, Topaz, I'm guessing? Yep, Topaz.
Well,
Ooh, Topaz
if
and
it isn't
Numby.
my old friend. It hasn't been long, and yet here we are again. How are you?
Better now that he's back in my life. Or not, I guess it's it. Now that it's back in my life. Life is as wonderful as ever, dead tired. I feel the dead tired, honestly.
That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt, cutting down the Oak family in one fell swoop. Such a pity I couldn't be there, or else I would have lent a helping hand.
You could have been there, but you
Look
weren't.
how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Someday when I'm less tied up, I plan to host a grand party on my eco ship, and you'll all be on the guest list.
Eco ship? I want to ask you a question about that transform. Are you able to transform yourself?
Transform? What are you saying? Oh, I understand now. You're referring to Aventurine's cornerstone, right? Sorry. Compared to him, my ability is not as visual. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 Stonehearts as cornerstones are all different. Some can even read your thoughts, grasp your desires. So, be careful.
And Jade, I guess, makes contracts.
Now that
Sure.
I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she did in Bellabog. If she came any later, we probably wouldn't have ended up as friends.
Uh-oh. Do we meet Jade for the first time here? No, we do. I was not prepared for that. Hold your breath to kinetically open all the drawers at once, but they remain closed. The Trailblazer is fantastic, I swear.
Hey there, lively guy. Welcome to the Bona Jade Exchange. What should I call you?
My name is Sunday. We'll go with this, my name. Make it easier.
What a unique name. So, mister, what do you wish for? And what are you willing to sacrifice for it?
She totally knows who I am. Make Nanook bow down to me. I want to be the CEO of IPC. Revive Akabilly. You know what? That's a real one, though. I like that. Revive Akabilly. Let's see.
Oh, this is your wish.
Lady Bonajay doesn't even blink. You're guessing she doesn't have any sense of humor. Oh, great.
Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic.
I'm sorry, what?
Then, let's discuss the cost.
What do you mean, very simple? No way, this is the end game already? Is that foreshadowing that Akabilly comes back? Hold on.
I wouldn't be too worried. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. The tail of an animal.
Huh? Yeah, what animal?
Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Most importantly, it has mastered the human language and can communicate. Bring its tail to me as collateral, and your dreams will come true.
Is that it, really? It seems that Lady Bonajade is not without sense of humor. You have to admit, her skill in using dark humor is superior to yours. What do you mean dark? What do you mean dark hair? Two-legged animal, black fur, round head, long ears, some nervous and prone to mood swings. I'm just trying to figure out what the black fur means. I'm assuming it means a human. I just don't know what human it means specifically, but whatever, I guess. It's fine. Hopefully there are scissors on the express.
May fate bring us together again, Miss.
Wait a minute. Black fur, round head, and long ear. I'm sorry. Is it telling me to cut the tail off Pom Pom? Oh my gosh, there's no way. Well, apparently she has good connections to know that information.
Mr. Trailblazer.
That is insane, but alright. I didn't realize Jade would act like that.
What services do you require?
You're fired. What? You can go to the poop deck or the main banquet hall. Go to the main banquet hall first and see what happens up here. It's right down there. Telescope over here feels a bit redundant. Is there even a need to gaze upon the sky when you're surrounded by it? You don't understand, so you decide to use the telescope. The scenery through the telescope is vast, so vast it evokes some delusions in you. Floating among the clouds for too long would physically make one in the clouds, which isn't necessarily a good thing. After admiring it for too long, you start to feel dizzy. Maybe a change of the angle, or just stop looking altogether. Look to the left, sure. After fiddling with it for a moment, the telescope's lens is aimed at an object and auto-zooms. Everything looks so small from this angle. Even the buildings in Penacony's 12 hours look like chess pieces. This view gets your senses all abuzz for some reason. Look to the right. The scenery through the telescope is vast, so vast it evokes some delusions in you. Floating among the clouds for too long would physically make one in the clouds, which isn't necessarily a good thing. After admiring it for too long, you start to feel dizzy. Maybe change of angle or stop looking altogether. Is it the same thing? Yes, it looks to be the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay, yeah, let's just stop that. Seen plenty of breathtaking views, and this one here isn't anything special. You're bored of it and don't wish to admire it further.
Looks good.
Alright, let's go downstairs and talk to the next person. And the classy music is great. I love it. Is that the Trotter?
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Oh no, I meant to talk to someone first.
We meet again.
Man.
Who's that?
I didn't realize it was right here. Or I guess I wasn't really paying attention and saw that it was right here.
It's really you.
I just wanted to check out the
Trotter.
Trotter.
I didn't get the wrong person.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of weird how you mistook someone else for me. I'm pretty recognizable in a crowd.
It was you. I saw you opening treasure chests, hitting balloons, and playing dreamy slots. I don't think I'm mistaken, right?
Maybe. I would have to do any of
There's still
that.
some time before the Charmony Festival starts. Do you want to chat?
You walk and talk with Firefly, stopping in your tracks when more comes into view.
2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who wishes to replace an Eon-created paradise with a dream. You guys even ended up shattering the dream. It's truly been quite a vacation.
Yeah, I wish we could just have a normal
It's a good
vacation.
thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. Congratulations! After the Charmony Festival's opening, will you guys be leaving again?
I don't know where our next destination will be. I'm not sure if we'll be able to depart smoothly.
There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of the Trailblaze. Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. That's all he said. As for the rest, it's up to me to find out. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let me live on. This trip to Penacony is no different.
Could join the Express for a bit. No wonder you were interested in investigating the Watchmaker. Looks like you didn't get what you wanted this time. I mean, yeah, it honestly doesn't. She seemed like she got a bit, but not what she wanted.
Yes.
Fully.
Initially, I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the Watchmaker. I was looking in the wrong place. but I did reap some rewards. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC's Strategic Investment Department? Bonajade Exchange belongs to her. She told me her price, but...
Did you take the deal? To take the deal, IPC, people may have ulterior motives. I mean, ask her
No.
first, jeez.
But what she wanted wasn't my answer either. Of course, I want to live on. But... what fate owes me? I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else should be involved because this is a grudge between me and fate.
Yeah, curse you, fate.
Speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology for that matter with the performer of the Iris family. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal as sharp as a blade. I'm sorry.
I don't actually remember what she's talking about, so I was never hurt by it, obviously.
Really? Then it seems what Kafka taught me was correct. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions as any ordinary person would.
It's that girl! Get moving!
Oh, great.
Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
Might want to start running.
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. Don't worry about me, just go and enjoy the ceremony. The
Jumps off side of ship and flies away.
We will meet again.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those two hounds again, she'll probably be fine.
That was just mean.
I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the Charmony Festival first.
That was just straight up mean. It was a diss towards those two Bloodhound members. Okay, nope. Where was the last person we needed to talk to? Oh, there's like multiple trotters in the pool. What the heck? Where are they all coming from? Yeah, no, hold on. Oh, it's Argenti. What the heck? Okay, why is he not... Is there like some issue or something with Argenti's voice or something? Because... I don't know. It feels weird that he's not talking. I don't know if it's maybe a game thing or something happened. Obviously, you know, if there's an issue with Argenti's voice actor, i.e. drama or something that I don't know about, then... I mean, darn, I guess, but... Obviously, I'm not gonna dig for it on stream. I guess I'm just really confused as to why he's so silent. Because it even happened during the other Trailblaze mission, too. We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than mine. My most sincere regards to you. Yeah, honestly, you do flatter me. I don't think I'm that crazy looking. How could it be? The beauty holds no bias. My words are just fair and just. I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears a tinge of regret, you have undoubtedly claimed beauty and justice. May Adrilla smile upon you. The omen of evil. If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in the pursuit of power, they risk ascending into the omen of evil, a form which is neither human nor beast. Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his actions were no different from the omen of evil, a lamentable soul caught in the path of righteousness, truly a matter of deep regret. Why were you not there during the final battle? I'm ashamed to admit, Enna's dream was too realistic. I couldn't bear to bid farewell to a fallen friend, who had long turned into a beast. I lingered in that illusionary dream for far too long. His voice and smile were too vivid. I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Adrilla to remain my beacon, a banner for me to strengthen my determination for the beauty. Hope you have fun at the festival. Thank you, and may the beauty always be with you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm truthfully honest, I'm gonna take a guess. Me sitting down is gonna start a long, long line of events. Obviously, I'm not confident on that, but there's something in me that's really saying it. What the heck? Hold on, I have some rewards to claim. Okay, that was it. I think that should be it for everything else we need to claim. Oh, I guess there's some. Let me check this first. Yeah, Donna. Okay. Yeah, let's claim the achievements first. Invisible cities. Use the telescope on the radiant feldspar. All right. Can we warp at all? We actually do have enough to warp. So, I mean, heck with it. We'll try for Firefly and see what happens. It would be super cool, but I highly doubt it. Yeah. Unfortunately. Let's see what we do get, though. Defend. Okay, come on. Let's get to the 4-star already. Oh, planetary rendezvous. And that looks to be it. Yep, that was it. Alright, not bad. New light cone, which I'll always take a new light cone. Yeah, I think that should be it for today's stream. I mean, I would say sorry for ending early, but really 9 minutes I don't think is that early. But yeah, thank you everyone who's watching it today. I really appreciate the company. For those watching back later, thank you so much for watching. And before we go, quick little update. I know I mentioned previously in a couple of past streams that I was thinking about adding a new date to the schedule, and I actually did decide on making a new stream, or not new stream, but new stream schedule. Not changing up anything, but like adding a new day to the schedule. So on Wednesday, it's same time. It's 8 to 11 Eastern, or obviously whatever time zone you're in. It will be 8 to 11, and this stream is actually going to be focused on more variety content. And so far, I already have an idea of what I wanted to do for the first stream. There's a game I've been playing recently that I would love to kind of play on stream for a bit. Whether it works on stream or not is a different question, but we'll definitely do that one on Wednesday. And I think that's the only thing I wanted to say. Oh, and also, if anyone ever has any suggestions for games that they would like to see me play, you know, obviously feel free to either, you know, I would prefer Discord, Instagram DM, stuff like that, either, you know, off stream, so I'm not being flooded with a bunch of just random people asking me for suggestions on stream, and we can focus on more communication based, like, on the game I'm playing. But yeah, yeah, if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. Obviously keep it PG and stuff like that, which I'm not too concerned about. I highly doubt anyone's going to suggest something completely crazy, but, you know, with anything, you always have to try to close all the loopholes. So, you know, I'd like to at least say it in advance. But yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it with all the company and support. And yeah, that'll be it until Sunday for our Genshin Impact stream. And I hope to see everyone then. This has been another meeting at the Gaming Roundtable, and I hope to see everyone next time. Bye for now.